Okay, there we go. Okay, the new chat thing is okay-ish. Let me resize that. So yeah, I ended up customizing the chat box a little bit, but let me see if I can make that a little less smushed. Doesn't seem to work. Okay, there we go. You guys go. Yeah, funny thing about that, I made that in what is it? LMMS, and then when I upgraded my computer, I don't think I had saved the original LMMS file, so like I can't like re-edit it at all. It's just what I've got. That's actually it reverbed and slowed down. But yeah, probably one of the few times I actually can make something in LMS and it not sound like garbage because I'm bad at it. Um, yeah, sorry I've been just completely gone for like a month. That was not intentional. Um, did not plan to do that. I don't know. I just got like mega tired and just didn't feel like doing anything. Like I was struggling to make a video on my second channel, which I managed to do that. Managed to make a video on Doom 64 over there, which should have had that done way faster than I did. I don't know why it took me so long. I just kept not working on it. But it is what it is. So, oh boy, a bunch of stuff has been happening. I don't even know where to start with it. Yo, what's up, dude? Hey, cool. Hey, we got the what we got? We got the quartering, false flagging people. We got I saw something from was it Major Chella that apparently Daniel Larson might be free like soon. Like they're just gonna like apparently they're just gonna give him time served, which is crazy to me. I don't know if anyone else has mentioned that, but which is again, like I said, that's just crazy to me that you go that he might walk if that's true. Let me see. Is he? Let me see. Daniel. Oh, I'm trying to see if anybody's got anything on it. Oh, it's just from a month ago.
This TikToker destroyed his life threatening the feds for his prank.
Okay, that's from a month ago. Don't get to the quarantine minute. Yeah, I won't. I won't. I'm trying to find. Actually, no, we just. I don't think Major Cello would get mad if I just played like part of the video where he talked about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully, Cello doesn't get mad at me doing this. Not trying to, steal taunt. Yeah, I'm back. I do have something coming up in May that is probably going to impact me uploading for a few days or doing much of anything for a few days. Medical stuff is not serious, but hold on, let me. Here we go. Okay. No, I don't want it to be that gigantic. What a Streamlabs, what the fuck are you doing? What the hell are you doing, man? Shrink, go here. Ugh. So wait, take a break for a month and everything just start breaking down, huh? There we go. Okay. Um, that's what she said. Yep, that is what she said. Drag this over so I can actually see.
Yeah, I can go ahead and press legal charges on me.
How's it going today, guys? Here recently, Daniel Larson was found competent to stand trial. And if you guys don't really know the Daniel Larson story, you've been living under a rock here recently, I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of what went down beforehand and what went down during the trial, because I had noticed there's a lot of conflicting opinions on what happened. Some people don't even know if he's been charged yet. And Clark, they seem to be really counterintuitive. You could hear throughout them that they were been recorded, so like, they were happening for over a month. It was just easy to ponder. Why are they allowing...
Okay, I'm gonna try to fast forward to where he was talking about what happened with the trial.
He is the president. Like, this is some three-lettered organization going in to see what their future president is going to be suffering through. And immediately it starts off, Larson Leak reporter is on the scene. Everybody calm down. The man with the opinion is here. I guess I can't say too much. We're using theirs. Shout out to Larson Leak for getting this news. Our reporter is inside the courthouse waiting for the hearing, and reportedly, a group of around 5 fans / trolls from Reddit have appeared. Somehow 5 people pop up like a bad cold in the winter time. Oh, Daniel Larson's trial was happening. Oh, better be there right on time. I couldn't even imagine that. Maybe if you live really close to Daniel, but it's actually kind of... Daniel's hearing is scheduled to begin. This is a live information update feed. And yes, it was very useful on live stream, and it has become useful here. I guess the judge seemed confused as to why there were so many people in the gallery. Did he forget that this is the future president of the United States?
Wait, did Daniel really say this? Sorry, I'm famous. I mean, it's kind of true, but like... He might, I guess he's still delusional, I guess.
Him and Tails are about to have the battle of a lifetime. Daniel laughed and said, sorry, I'm famous. So right there you can already see that Daniel, he is not recovered fully. Like, I don't know what they did or heard from him to make them believe that this guy is competent enough to stand trial. My main belief in all of this is they're like, well, I mean, we got to get him out there somehow, and he hasn't changed up one bit. Or maybe Daniel has figured out how to lie, but they're like, we just got to get him out here. We just got to get this trial going. And then Daniel Larson plugged his iHeartRadio channel. Do we need...
Lots of crazy stuff happened regarding Nova while you were gone. He got insulted by his favorite wrestler, Donovan Dijak. Then the Shrine Girl, Alice, backstabbed him. I heard about the Dijak thing where he paid for a cameo for Dijak to... show his Nova Corps thing that I think it was it Grubba? I think it was Grubba that like reached out to Dijak telling him, hey, you know this guy's a pedo, right? And then Dijak turned around and was like, yeah, no, fuck this guy. And then Nova got all mad about it. You're back, I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm sorry I've been gone this long. I don't even have a good reason. I was just kind of burnt out, I guess. I mean, most politicians are about this perverted and insane. True.
Need any more clues to say this is the same exact Daniel Larson we knew beforehand? And then Feeler, I'm not sure who it is. Maybe it's Daniel Larson's lawyer, attorney. Who knows? Is clearly annoyed. They could sense Daniel was tense and tried to calm him down and make him comfortable. Yeah, Daniel always seems to be tense, 24/7. There's so much madness running around his mind at all times. Then Daniel did his angry tongue. We're going to watch a video, one of the more tame ones, to give you an example of why Daniel is in here in the first place. And you're going to see an example of the angry tongue he definitely did. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. And as the judge is explaining it to him, he says, yes, sir, 15 times. So Daniel is obviously those 15 yes, your honors. And then
Dijak started the original ROH, went to NXT/WWE, got fired, was hired back, got fired again, is now indie promotion like MLW, Limitless Wrestling, and man, he's cool. Yeah, I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't know shit about wrestling, so, like, when I heard the name, I was like, that sounded kind of familiar, and then I was like, oh, that's a wrestling dude, okay. I forgot that, Nova is like big into wrestling. He'll pay $300 for the cameo, by the way. He complained he can't afford to fix his bike. He's spending $600 for a MacBook Neo and does attempt to own Bloodspell. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I'm like, Nick, bro, you spending $600 on a MacBook, but you claim you ain't got no money. It's like, yeah, get the hell out of here. That's okay. And the person asks, you want to know wrestling info low? All right, man. Nova is genuinely the most unintelligent locale of the modern era, hands down. Yeah, the only person I can think of that could give him a run for his money, is maybe Cyrax.
Some college students were like, "Hey, Daniel,
Maybe.
come to LA film school," and he's like, "Yes, of course, I'm going
Not
to
sure
apply there now." Basically,
who
like he
else?
did in that Colorado university. I can't remember exactly which one, but something very
Okay, I'm
dudes.
trying to
It would be
pinpoint.
amazing if those guys were going for like business degrees and law degrees in 6 or 7 months. He only pled guilty to one count, and it was actually the far less one. Like, as you guys may
Okay, let me go
think,
back a little
about
bit.
basic support for the future president, and from their support, I believe that they got Daniel Larson lucky enough to get out. Basically, Daniel Larson is going to be free fairly soon. You can see right here the sentencing is set for July 21st, 2026. And I think everyone expects Daniel to only get 6 or 7 months. He only pled guilty to one count, and it was actually the far less one. Like, as you guys may know, I can't really explain it too well on YouTube, but Daniel Larson is in trouble for claiming to do some crazy things to the White House, setting fire to potential things, just really spouting off about some crazy stuff on the internet. Some people thought Daniel Larson was going to be gone up to a decade, but he got incredibly lucky. There was reports coming out that Daniel was going to be doing 5 years in prison, and the thing that he pled guilty to is like 27 through 33 months. So that's around the time range Daniel is going to get sentenced to. But Daniel Larson is going to be getting time served. Now, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it's around 20.
Yeah, so it sounds like he caught a huge break because the bomb threat charges are getting dropped, which is wild. Like, that's some crazy plot armor. In 27 months, I mean, that's a little over 2 years at the minimum, and in 33 months, I mean, like, I don't know if he's gonna. Again, we don't know at this point because the sentencing isn't here yet. So yeah, so at the max, that's like what, 2 years and 9 months. Which again, he's getting time served anyway, so it's probably, even if they did give him 33 months, it'll probably be closer to like 20 something. Anyway, he has one of the stupidest, most lacking in any software as well. The current logos. Oh, you talking about Nova? Yeah, I agree. It's still so bad that I know went from the cringy autistic kid to someone who has gained a public reputation of R. Kelly before he could even turn 21, the ultimate definition of a cautionary tale. Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's like, bruh, it's like how to ruin your life, like speed run. Like, holy shit, bro. There was a line like 30 miles ago where you should have stopped. You just kept going.
23, 22 months of
Just
time
kept
served,
fucking going.
a very long time. There's almost no chance they're not giving it to him. The judge has already told him he's going to get time served, and I so months. Basically, what you should get from this video, in less than a year, Daniel Larson is going to be back out on the streets. But as of court ruling, Daniel Larson's phone and possession are going to be under federal supervision.
So I'm guessing whenever he gets out, I don't know if he's gonna get out like Chilla is saying in under a year, but I'm guessing whenever he gets out, they're gonna be monitoring him so much that people probably aren't gonna be able to troll him. Or at least not to the extent that he was getting trolled before. Ultimately, someone like Daniel, I feel like they need to just keep him in like some kind of like institution. That's just me personally as like an outsider. Also, Slim's here now.
Hello. Now it's a stream.
Yep. So yeah, so Daniel might be walking
That's
free.
interesting.
Noah's a modern day Chris Chad. I don't think anyone's stopping Christian, but
I think I think Deadwing probably said it best. Like Christian is like I think who else said it? I think fucking Dankula said it too. Christian is like Ozzy Osbourne, the George Clinton of like lolcows. Like he defined what being a lolcow is. No
yeah.
one's topping Christian. Like no one's like he's like in a fucked up sense. He's kind of the goat of lolcows. You're not topping him. Like
Yeah, I don't think you are.
like it's like saying Biggie Smalls. Like you think he's like you think whoever what else is the biggest Biggie Smalls? No, because Biggie Smalls is in a league of his own. It's just impossible.
Yeah. Ah, hell no, the Minecraft villager crackhead is gonna be back on the streets. What the fuck? Yeah, that local plot armor be kicking in. Daniel might be walking on the streets soon. Sooner than we think.
The sad part is he's probably gonna walk the streets sooner because of all the lolcow shit. Because they probably got like a lot of attention from the internet, a lot of negative attention, like the prisons and shit. I don't doubt it.
Probably.
So like the reason they probably do this shit is like we don't want to deal with them. Like Dragon Lord from Dragon Lord Frodo. Those like the whole town like wanted him gone.
You talking about, I'm not Dragon Lord Pro, you talking about Dragon Lord, yeah. But did he still have him killed? That sucks. Or was that Tupac? Either way, shit.
He did. He killed both of them. I'm convinced he killed both of them.
Yeah, you might as well just give him both. Give them both. Probably easier at this point.
If he didn't directly kill Biggie, his bullshit did lead to him being killed at the very least.
Yeah, probably.
If you wouldn't believe he didn't do it.
I mean, Nova's sharing plenty of similarities to Christian. Autistic man living with his mother in a house that looks like a borderline OSHA nightmare. Yeah, there are similarities.
Buddy,
don't get it wrong.
Buddy, have you been on the internet and seeing lolcows? Do you know how little that narrows it down?
Yeah, it kind of. There's kind of a little too many.
Like I said, Christian is ground zero.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's similarities, but yeah. So I don't think there's.
Well, from like I don't know, probably a 3-lettered organization are going to be reviewing it, sending stuff to the police and the courts, making sure everything's just fine, making sure nobody's trying to get into contact with Daniel, and that's got to leave a lot of people like shook. I mean, we all know.
I'm about to say I'd say that Christian is like the Michael Jordan of lolcows. Like he's like the greatest of all time. Like there's never gonna be another Christian.
I don't know if that's something you want to brag about, but sure.
I know, but still, and I would say Nova's more like he's more like LeBron James. He's trying to speed run into being a GOAT. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to really speed run into getting GOAT status.
But even like LeBron, I think he's kind of like, he's
mellowing out a little. He's mellowed out a little.
Yeah.
Mellowed out a little.
I guess.
I do think he's reached the point in his career where he can like make fun of himself, which is nice.
I don't remember where that. Do you realize how little that narrows it down? Like came from DU. Wasn't that Justice League?
No, that was Batman Beyond.
Oh right, I don't know why I thought it was Justice League.
Well, it's in the same universe. So
right. Fine. Okay. So I'm kind of close.
And they had a few crossovers. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I guess the only silver lining in this is that if Daniel's devices are monitored, then I guess he's less likely to, do anything heinous or.
Here's the thing, Edgy. They
predatory.
Always reoffend. They always reoffend.
I mean, he probably will. Unless he's just like, mega fucking sedated 24/7, he probably will.
By the way, Nova is so unoriginally straight up committed plagiarism. Short Pocket Masters. Can I open it or should I keep it sealed series? He copied it. That's what we done. Well, it's YouTube, to be fair.
Yeah, I heard that he copied that from some other person. With his card opening stuff.
So, everyone copies everybody on YouTube nowadays.
I think it's not only that he copied, the format, he literally says, the same thing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, then that. Yeah, Okay, yeah. 'Cause I think we're past the point of like, oh, we did similar videos, so it's plagiarism. Like, I think it boils down to who's more popular.
Yeah.
It's a popularity contest at the end of the day.
Did you see a trailer for the Clayface solo movie? No, I haven't yet.
I have. It looks alright.
I heard
Hold
it's
my
like
breath to
I heard it's gonna be more of like a horror movie or something.
I mean, that's what they said about Joker, and that was very good. But then we had the second movie of Joker, which was very bad. So I'm still optimistic.
What second Joker movie? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you're right. There wasn't one.
What are you talking about? There was no second Joker movie.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm smoking too much weed. There is no second Joker movie. There's no Warren Bossing say either.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah. And it's not even like the movie was bad. It's just like it was a giant nothing burger. Nothing really happened. Nothing was really accomplished.
Didn't they also make it a musical too? And I was like, why the fuck are we making this a musical?
Oh no, Edgy. Relax. It's not a musical. It's a jukebox musical.
Is that supposed
Which
to be
means that
better?
you know that means that there's no original songs. They're almost all pop songs.
I can't decide if that's better or worse.
Wait,
I can't
it
decide
doesn't
if it's
matter.
better or worse.
I think it depends on like how much you hate yourself personally.
Yeah. The only person that I know that liked Joker 2 was Pipkin Pippa, and I think that's because she hadn't seen the first one.
So it's one of those, like, I guess it could be one of those movies, like, if you have no context for it, you could enjoy it.
Yeah. So
why are the cops raping that clown?
I forgot that happens in the movie.
Yeah, and it comes the fuck out of nowhere too. It's just weird.
Doesn't he straight up die at the end of the movie too?
Yeah, and he wasn't the real Joker that you see that's gonna fight Batman, even though you explicitly tied Batman's origins to Joker in this universe.
Yeah.
So he is the Joker.
Hot take: Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, certified classic. Underrated, still one of the best Batman movies too. Oh, Return of the Joker! I used to have that on VHS as a kid. I used to watch that like all the time.
Yet you didn't know that Batman Beyond was in the same universe?
No, I knew it was in the same universe. I just couldn't remember where the do you have any idea how little that narrows it down came from? Because for some reason, I kept thinking it was Justice League.
And I think we're at the phase where we're like, I think people are like, yeah, dude, like those are animated classics. Yeah, I don't think we're like having. I don't think that's a hot take anymore, honestly.
Okay, I'm actually gonna let you guys decide what we cover next here.
Also, guys, I got a tattoo. Had you seen it?
Yeah, he got a gorilla's tattoo.
It's Bonesy, the mascot, and it's sick.
Does it still hurt?
No, it's like I said, I'm used to needles because I used to get poked a lot as a kid. So it doesn't. So the whole process isn't really hurting me, but like it is peeling off.
I know you have to like monitor it, to make sure it doesn't get like infected after like the first like few days.
Yeah, you got you gotta get like Cetaphil, the lotion stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like the anti bacterial lotion or something.
Yeah, unscented stuff. Yeah.
So,
I really love it. I'm probably gonna get another one. Probably gonna the next one's gonna be a brand of sacrifice on my arm.
nice. Pippa also like Troll 2. Is that the one where the kid goes, "They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me"?
Oh my god, no!
Oh my god! I gotta find that scene.
Yeah, it's one of those. But to be fair, that's one of those movies where it's so like one of those.
Yeah, that's like what
infinitely so bad it's good.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like I can't judge you for liking that. Like, Especially if you clarify you like it ironically.
I want to cover Lemur's comeback, and then we'll cover the quartering drama. Personally, that's just me.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that too, but I was like,
Because Lemur coming back is weird because like the stuff that came out about him was like shocking. Like holy shit!
Yeah, and like the thing was, I was trying to what's the word, like reserve like judgment or whatever till
there's like so many there's so many things that are like, yeah, even like if like even like what like 10% of what I'm seeing is true, it's still fucked up, dude. Like I'm sorry, like even if like a tad bit of this is true, it's still, and like the fact that there's so many people like the whole like the just a robot situation where like there's a lot of people backing up this information, dude.
Yeah, my whole thing with the Lemur thing was like it was like okay, did the grape actually happen, or was that just like because I was kind of because the girl admitted she had blacked out, so it's like okay.
But you still gave alcohol to some. Wasn't she underage? Like only like 19 or 20.
She was. I think she was 9. I think she was either 18 or 19. But yeah, you gave a minor that you wanted to fuck alcohol. It's not a minor. I'm sorry, someone under the legal drinking age that you wanted to fuck alcohol to the point where they got blackout drunk. It's not a good look either way.
Not to mention, like she was very clear, like she was kind of uncomfortable even before, like they got to the hotel and shit. Like she very clearly, was like making it clear, like she's not comfortable with just like, like he had something on his mind, like from allegedly he had something on his mind, and she just kind of wanted to take it slow, and he kind of like. I don't want to say forced, but like very much he was overly eager.
Yeah, he was kind of he was trying to go fast. She was kind of like let's just pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah, and even then, man, like if like the fact that he's able to like refute the claim and it's like, oh well, this and that and the third happened, and it's like, bro, if you're drunk, you still have, because here's the thing, people don't seem to understand, like drugs. They don't make you act like a different person. It's kind of like power. It just kind of reveals what you are.
I think it depends on what like you're on.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like
alcohol, I would say, yeah, you're not gonna completely act like a different person. I don't think.
Yeah, like I'm not.
You
saying,
might do something stupid if you're completely blackout drunk, but.
I mean, like how do I put this?
But
I'm saying like there's usually a reason for people to have a crutch for like drugs. Is what I'm saying. In the first place, and like the idea that it like, oh, like I took a little bit of weed, or I got drunk once, or like even if like say like hypothetically you accidentally took crack or whatever, like that is gonna like fuck with your head, but like if you don't have like an addictive personality, or like you have your stuff together and it was a genuine accident and you don't like it and you don't try to, what I mean? Like it's
again, it depends on the substance and the situation. Like, yeah. Like if someone, let's say someone was with a girl and she like slipped LSD into like something they were drinking, and they've never been on LSD, and then they had a complete freak out, and then later on the girl was like, you raped me or something, and it's like the person genuinely doesn't remember.
No, what I'm saying, what I'm saying is like it's like it's like this idea of like that, like the reason it's not an excuse in the court of law or whatever is like, yeah, like it doesn't matter like how high you are in a substance, you still have like the forthwith to like act a certain way. You know what I mean? Like you still have like, I still know what you're saying. Like drugs make you do crazy things, but like drugs don't like.
Again, I guess it depends on what the drug is and how it affects someone, because I can absolutely believe if it's like a hallucinogenic and you took it, it's like making you like see some shit that makes you do something that you wouldn't normally do. And like I'm not saying that necessarily excuses what you did, but it does kind of make me be like, okay, you were not in the right state of mind when this happened. Let me see, what is chat saying? Bloodspell's newest video, Noah, is showing him in the human crane game at Dave and Buster's. He says to everyone about his intestinal problem. What the fuck? What?
What the fuck they doing over there?
We might have to watch that at some point. Okay. The Clayface movie's leaning into horror, which makes sense for the Clayface character. I think that does work. Nova, this
Yeah,
is going to be the most autistic. Okay, now this is going to be the most autistic thing coming from me, but would watch in review cartoons like Hilda, Infinity Train, and Over the Garden Wall. Personally, I wouldn't do that. I don't know
Say
what.
again? What's going on?
Someone was asked, Calvilla was asking if we would watch and review cartoons like Hilda, Infinity Train, and Over the Garden Wall. Personally, I wouldn't do that.
I mean, like,
I don't ever want to try LSD with my autism. There's no telling how it would affect me. Considering some of the stuff I've heard about what happens to people with LSD, I don't blame you for not wanting to mess with that.
especially nowadays. Don't ever try because like you don't know where LSD comes from nowadays. Like it's almost impossible to figure out where it comes from. So like I would just stick to like shrooms and shit. Like
That
that's what I've
shit.
been doing.
It's like, that shit, you might not come back from that shit. Let's just say that.
Not to mention MK Ultra shit, man.
Yeah.
Great.
Alcohol can definitely bring out the worst in people sometimes. Not saying all the time, but it happens. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Alcohol can make people bring out the worst in people, make them
I
do
don't
crazy
smoke
shit.
pot either, but I have no problems with theirs doing so. Speaking of which, I'm rolling up a zigzag right now.
Nova's low-key a walking OSHA violation, for I'm surprised he's still allowed to enter any public space. Yeah. Right, you don't know what it's been laced with. True. That's true for like any drug. If you get it off the street, you have no idea what that person laced. It might not even be the person giving it to you. Someone could have laced it before it even got to you, to be fair, depending on what it is. But let's watch the infamous Troll 2 scene, then we'll cover Lemur.
They're eating her.
Remake of Misery but Helga from
And then they're
Pain.
going to eat me.
Pretty sure
Wait,
this is an
isn't that
episode
showing?
we do.
Is it not playing for you guys on stream?
No, it's not playing.
What the fuck? Hold on.
Unless YouTube is pulling like Disney and like HBO. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, you can see it. Okay, it was delayed. Okay. I keep forgetting that's a delay on stream.
Oh my god!
The fly on his
It's playing
head.
fun.
The fly on his head just makes the scene funnier.
Oh my god!
What do they call it? Like yelling in lowercase? Oh my god! That's kind of how he does it.
he screams like a Bob's Burgers character.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like that. Like it's like what like a lot of English VAs do, where they're screaming, but they're not actually like screaming. When you get the JP voice actors, they look like they about to blow out their lungs, yelling into the microphone.
Well, it's English. It's like dragon shot, and then it's like dragon shot.
Oh, have you seen the how bad the English dub for the new Fist of the North Star is?
No, I don't want to.
It is
really
so
don't want
bad.
to.
It's like, bro, it's like I'm not even a voice actor. I feel like I could say some of these lines like
Is
better.
it like Ada in the remake bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's like it almost feels like a shit post. That's how bad it is.
Jesus Christ.
It's bad.
Well, that's what happens when you make your entire, fucking stable industry like extremely nepotistic. Like you don't really get a range of voice actors.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that line in this movie. You won't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it. Falcon punch you. There you go.
Falco punch. Falco.
I remember I was watching JoJo for the first time. For some reason, I was busting out laughing whenever what's it? Jonathan, I think he's the first Joestar or whatever, he would say his attacks in English, and Like the way he said overdrive just made me laugh when I first heard it. Because like almost every attack he did, it would end in him saying overdrive. But all right, let's look at let's talk about Lemur. The creeping lemur, as everyone is now calling him.
No, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I don't know who came up with that, but it's brilliant. So we got like, how many videos we got? We got like 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 5 videos to cover. I'm not gonna cover the one where he's talking about Nova, because I mean, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Like who who here gives a shit? Let me end this poll, because I think the people have spoken. Troll 2 Japanese dub. That sounds was good, old man. You know, same old, same old. Lemur the Creeper, that
Well, y'all.
too. Oh no, he's got the Blops 3 gameplay.
Wait, I can't see anything.
I have to turn the thing back on. There you go. Bro, break out the Blops gameplay. Oh, actually, you know what? Even I don't think he's the kind of person that would do it. Let's get the fair use penguins up here, just you know, just in case. Just you know, totally not aping Deadwing Door with his fair use Sangi.
Yeah, like a totally an original idea you're doing.
Totally not just aping that. What are you talking about?
Here we go. Honestly, I didn't know if I'd ever be posting
Hey,
again,
Eliza,
but
you
at
got
this
no
point,
room to
I
talk
really
about
don't
old
see any
people.
point in
Edgy,
stopping. It's gotten about
you
as
were
bad
born
as
in
it's going to get.
1598.
And yeah, I think now it's time to start making videos again. It's been a good 2 months since I've stopped posting, and I've basically just been working
You
on
sat
myself.
around and
I've been
let
doing things that
slavery
make me
happen,
happy,
goddammit.
trying to
I
better
know.
myself in a lot of ways, and just taking time to reflect on where I went wrong the most. At this point, no matter what I do or what I say,
I'm still using Blobs 3 as backup for the Twitch. Yeah, like he did not give a fuck in this video. He just put like Todd's blocking it. It doesn't matter. He just put like a PNG of a lemur eating like grass in the corner. Not even a PNG, just a straight goop. Actually, I can turn them off for a second so you can see what I'm talking about. He just put like a straight up just image of a lemur eating something in the bottom corner.
Did he make an apology video? Like
Nope.
a shitty apology video?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. This is
Like, here-
him. This is him trying to cancel Major Chilla for saying a slur.
buddy, buddy, why does Creeping Lemur sound like he got, I don't know. I'm still using, I found Deadwing, his reactions to Doug Walker channel lots of stuff years ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's funny. He's
He is
pretty
funny.
funny.
It's serious. Lemur was really a hypocrite when he called Nova Tofia facts and how big that motherfucker was. He had heavy breathers on the videos. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you can't call somebody else fat when you're fat too. But like, you then can't get mad when people call you fat too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta accept being a fat ass.
Yeah, you just gotta hold up to it. Fuck that. Major Chill is one of the best low-cal regulars all here, just like you. Thanks, man. And the thing is, like, the slur Chilla said, I don't even think that many people consider this a slur.
people are going to be talking shit about me, or they're going to be trying to find some way to make videos about me for their own financial gain, for their own relevance, for, you know, whatever they think in their mind is a good reason.
I think he said Troon. I think he was like reading out a super chat and he said it.
Oh, okay, so it was taken out of context. Perfect. I love that.
I think that's what it was. It's I don't know if it's I don't know if he just read it in chat and didn't realize what it meant or something like that. It's not like he dropped the N, which, by the way, Lever has dropped the N-word before, and then before, you know, he got doxxed, he claimed he was black. But motherfucker look white as shit, even though he's Hispanic, but still. It's like, buddy.
I found out When I found out Edgy was black and not a penguin, I was so disappointed.
To be making these videos, and it's cool.
Did it
Anybody
break
can
your
make any video
immersion?
online. I really don't care. But what my point is that if people are going to be making money off of this drama, then I might as well be, making my own videos and kind of gaining my own views and my own
consideration for me. I felt bad.
Well, it's just my human skin suit that's black. I'm actually a penguin. I just have to wear this so people don't know that in real life. Don't ask how it works. It's weird. I don't fully get it either.
It's magic. Don't worry about it.
Twitter's really insane asylum. There's now some bullshit drama regarding the amazing digital circus, all because the VAs for Jax and Zubul used a slur as a joke years ago. They would love to dig up past mistakes just to feel better about themselves. Oh yeah, they do that. Yeah. Were some people mad at the Amazing Digital Circus? Because I think they said the final episodes they're gonna premiere in theaters first and then go to YouTube or something. I know some people were pissed.
Relevance of my own money from it because it's not going to stop. Even if I do stop it.
And I'm like, I'm not mad at them. I mean, shit, like this thing popped off.
I mean, the least you can do is support it in theaters, man. If you
if you really like the show, I mean, go see it in theaters. I'm not caught up. I only watched the first episode like months ago. I need to actually watch the rest of it.
Focus on myself, which I do plan on doing. Focusing a lot more on real life and less on the internet. Not posting every single fucking day, but still,
honestly,
it's not going to stop.
Like, I think people are saying, people saying like it's like gonna save animation. I'm like, oh no, guys, it's fine. It's like, how do I put this? It's like
I mean, someone who's only seen a pilot and like the occasional clip on Twitter, I think it's fine. I mean, I have to.
I won't say it's bad or overrated or anything. I will say though, like I think it is overhyped. I do think it's overrated. I will say.
I do think the fan base is a little.
Well, the problem with they don't really have a fan base. It's just that they went too mainstream too quickly. So it's like fucking Smiling Friends, It's kind of awkwardly wafts in the zeitgeist. It's weird.
She's a normie. I don't think I qualify as a normie. I don't know. I think some of the anime I've watched probably puts me a little bit past normie. Edgy reveals true form when his takeover plan is complete. Yeah.
Edgy hangs out with me. Trust me, he's far from home.
Yeah. Considering how stupid popular series put back in 2023, I'm surprised they even got there to host it. Shit, tickets even sounded like crazy at this moment. I mean, good for them. Like
that's not going to stop anybody from talking the shit that they talk. And at the beginning,
I hope that the finale is great, and everyone who's really been invested in the show, they get their money's worth. Genuinely,
some of it was warranted. There was a lot of people who were giving me criticism that I actually took to heart, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. If I'm going to be talking shit about Nova's weight, I definitely should be worrying more about mine. Like I should be a lot more conscious about what I'm doing. So I've started to eat better. I've started to, work more on my health, and that's a good thing. But there's also a lot.
Didn't they end Smiling Friends? They can promote their NFTs. How are NFTs still a thing in 2026? I didn't hear about the NFT part. I know they said that like I think is it this season or the upcoming season of Smiling Friends is like the last one they're gonna do. I'm trying to remember. Because I remember people were talking about that. I'm going to try and guess Edgy's favorite character. Is it Skipper from Madagascar? He's not my favorite character ever, but he is probably my favorite character in Madagascar.
Shit that just is untrue, and it just isn't backed by any evidence. And I'm sure anybody who's watched any of these videos can see that there's literally zero evidence in any of them. It's all hearsay, and I feel like I keep saying this over and over again, but people seem to point to nothing.
No, they ended Smiling Friends because of they did most of their fucking animation on Flash. And they didn't want the show to get stale, so they just ended it.
Yeah, I think they said that they didn't want it to go on too long.
They made an official Smiling Friends NFT. I hope it's a troll or something.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. But okay, did you catch what Lemur said? Let me rewind this.
Evidence, and I'm sure anybody I'm doing. So I've started to.
Wait a minute. I know.
Work more on my health, and that's a good thing. But there's also a lot of shit that just is untrue, and it just isn't backed by any evidence. And I'm sure anybody who's watched any of these videos can see that there's literally zero evidence. And
I said, listen to what he says because he's trying to defend himself.
So a lot of shit that just is untrue, and it just isn't backed by any conscious about what I'm doing. So I've started to eat better. I've started to work more on my health, and that's a good thing. But there's also a lot of shit that just is untrue and it just isn't backed by any evidence. And I'm sure anybody who's watched any of these videos can see that there's literally zero evidence in any of them. It's all
Okay, can you point out the things that are untrue and have zero evidence for them then?
Hang on. I'm trying. It's no offense. Like the videos, like for some reason, it's like 10 seconds delayed. So like by the time I caught up to what you tried to say, it's overlapping. So
Oh.
it's like hang on. You know, you're fine. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up on my phone.
What do you think about Noah's basically many led if he was an autistic blobfish? Both are really out there using mental health as excuse for their vile behavior. Yeah, except at least actually no, I can't even say that because main led is still. I think main led is. Does main lab still upload?
What? Just explain to me what happened. Sorry, I just.
Okay, it's fine. So Nova is trying to, not Nova. Listen, Lemur is trying to say that there's a lot of claims made about me that have zero evidence, and I'm just like, okay, you like what? Can you show them?
It was made by a porn artist, Eliza. That's why. I mean, technically.
Technically, I think she deleted her Twitter, but yeah, she did do like porn art too. That's not why I went to her. But it's just because she had told me that she could do what's it called? A PNG tuber model, and I was like, and I wanted to get one for, I think we were doing what was it, the 3K special? I think it was. Like she had a week to do it. Yeah, Ramba used to do that kind of art. I think she still does. I think she just has a different account that I forget what it's called.
hearsay. And I feel like I keep saying this over and over again, but people seem to point to nothing. They point to somebody else's video who uses clips that are hearsay. Like shit, I didn't even know this was happening, but you know, I went to check the comments on my YouTube channel just to see what people were saying. And somebody was talking about how Mayor Menace was making a video about me exposing me like 4 days ago. I go to check this dude's video and he's already opening the video up by being like, yeah, this is shit from a month ago.
Yo, what's up guys? Mayor Menace here and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a good day and a good week.
Okay, Mayor Menace, you're getting base points for playing OG Resident Evil 4. His background footage. Based.
Wait, I thought this was like Wolfenstein.
Lieber was playing Blops 3 zombie mode. And he's like responding to a clip of Mayor Menace now.
I think Nova ignored warnings of being an obvious troll and no surprise backstabbing him gets chose lowly to pray. Again, we already went through this like moral tale with Christian. We already went through that. We know, dude.
Bro,
because today we're going to be talking about the Creeping Creamer, or maybe we should call him the Lurking Lemur now. I decided I was gonna look into his Kiwi Farms thread to see if he was doing anything or if I missed anything from his saga, and what I found was quite interesting. And all of the stuff I found is about a month old, so it may be old news, but it is a new update on the Leaping Lemur.
Like, I don't know what he's talking about at this point, but I've watched some of the videos and it's just him watching like my older videos where my sound quality is bad and he's making fun of how like I was breathing into the microphone because I was sick at the time. It's just a bunch of bullshit. They get like 11,000 views. The dude's talking shit about me. He's talking shit about my weight, and I've seen him. Chill has seen him. We've all seen him. He showed him and his girlfriend in the group chat one time, and I'm going to tell you right now, they're not skinny. They're not skinny. He probably weighs maybe a little bit less than me, maybe 20 pounds less than me. He was definitely in the 200-pound range. The guy is a big guy.
Notice he's not, like, you know, debunking anything.
Wigga's still talking about Christian and the Big 20. Well, when you bring up the goats of anything, you gotta bring up, like, the goat. So, yeah
you
we're
gotta.
still talking about him. We're unks, remember, Eliza?
Yeah.
We're unks.
I just like how Lieber is right there. Oh, he's just looking at my old videos where I was breathing into the microphone. It was just I was sick. I'm like, dude, you want to talk about the allegations against you? You want to like try to debunk that?
I'm going to tell you right now, Mayor Menace is a big guy. You can tell by the way he
I don't care about your fucking faggot ass voice, man. What'd you do to that girl when she was asleep?
Because like dead ass, like if he had something that like 100% debunked what she was claiming, like in a total hypothetical scenario, if he did that, I'd be like, you know what? He beat the allegations.
That shit, my bad, y'all. Like, nah, it sounds like
that does sound nasty as shit.
it sounds like a persona, honestly.
That sounds like somebody who's like, that sounds like the pervert in like it. It's like the pervert who's like in the rafters, like in the girl's locker room. He's just rubbing one out from like the roof, like the rafters or whatever in the girl's locker room or something creepy like that.
That's highly specific, Edgy. Something you want to get off your chest?
No, I don't know. I don't know where that came from either. That's just the first thing that came to my head.
Chilla used to always fucking tell me, like all the time. He used to be like, dude, I don't know what we're gonna do with Mayor Menace. Like, I want to give him a spot on the barnyard.
Do you think Gideon is LARPing like people are claiming? I want to know the possibility personally. My thing is, I'm kind of one of those people, like, I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of predator hunting channels, because a lot of them, to me, come off as very, like, clout hungry. And a lot of them, it's like, yeah, they expose people, but they don't actually get, like, the cops involved and get these people arrested. And to be fair, for what I've seen, Gideon does get the cops involved. But the thing, Slim is dying.
My soul died a long time ago.
The thing about like Predator and stuff, like even if, like I think even what's it called, TCAT, I don't even think their success rate of like getting these people convicted was even above 50%. And they were working with the cops most of the time. You know, they were doing
convictions
things
are more of the problem with the judge than anything, to be fair.
Well, not just that, but there's also ways you have to, you know, go about doing for it to be like admissible in court.
No, don't get me wrong. Like don't get me wrong. Like the fucking, like, I'm not saying like it's not that. I'm saying like there are times where they do like get people felony convicted or whatever, but at the same time, a good chunk of it is the judges. Like I would say like 60 to 70% of the time it's just the judges making bad calls or calls that are told from higher ups, like, hey, they're not priority right now. Get the drug dealers in there instead, but not them.
I mean that's probably part of it. I just know from like talking to people that are like watching stuff, people are talking about TCAB and stuff they were pointing out.
Elias, I gotta ask a question. What's your PFP anyway? It looks like an otter wearing sunglasses.
That's what it looks like.
What is that?
It's where you take these advice, get actual law enforcement involved. If you're gonna go do crap like that, don't do it.
You come in here and make fun of our streams like all the time. I'm gonna see what your little profile picture is.
Yeah, Calvilla, like that, like my whole thing. What I'm trying to get at is, even if you do get the cops involved, which you should, don't get me wrong, that's still not always guaranteed that like the evidence you collect can be used. Because like I said, even with TCAB, like there were times where they would have evidence that somebody didn't do like a certain thing correctly, and it was able to be dismissed and stuff. So you have to be really careful with that. And you know, you get people like, and I'm not, and keep my and disclaimer, I'm not saying Gideon is in this group of people. You get people where they don't get the cops involved, or they make their video and then they get the cops involved. And at that point, it's like the person that you're exposing now has all the time in the world to delete all of their shit that would incriminate them.
Did you hear about the Vitali thing that happened?
Yeah, and you get people like Vitali where he falsely accused somebody of being a PDF.
No, he didn't just falsely accuse him. He actively got like information wrong and refused to admit that he was wrong. And the guy because again, like and this is a live stream too. It wasn't like a video he put out and edited or whatever. This is a live stream. So on like live stream, like people were like, he was being exposed to all these people. And then, like, in the course of a couple of hours, like, a lot of his friends and family were calling. I think he lost his job. Like, a lot of shit happened because of that. Just because, like, yeah, what Vitali does, apparently, he doesn't do the traditional thing of, like, telling them that they're 13, make it clear they're 13 before continuing talking to them at one point. he like gets them all talking and sets up the location, and then on their way, then he tells them they're 13 or whatever, which is totally ass backwards, but whatever.
Yeah.
And like
yeah, that's something you have to be really careful. And the thing is, like, the guy who Vitaly, labeled as this, like, I feel like he has a case for defamation.
oh no, he has a slam dunk case for defamation. He got like Edgy to put this into perspective. He's just a normal guy from what all I can say. His lawyer that he's suing him for a lawsuit that he's gonna do is apparently the lawyer who defended Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah,
Johnny Depp
Vitaly's
and Amber
fucked. Vitaly's fucked. Rip,
And he's
and
gonna get deported. And he's gonna get deported back to Russia.
Yeah, because he was
probably.
being a fucking menace. And what was it? Was it Thailand? I think.
Yeah, Thailand or whatever.
Yeah, Vitaly about to get fucked.
Yeah, this is a very serious defamation lawsuit. It's a slam dunk because everything is like recorded. Like it's made very clear that Vitaly and his team made the mistake, and it's 100% on them. So they're fucked.
And it's not like. And like a pedophile allegation, it's not something you can easily walk back. Like, say, oh, I called you racist because you said the N-word, and then the context was you were singing along to Real Niggas in Paris or something.
Eliza, I know you're lying because it's not a picture of me. There are still those who believe that Johnny was the abuser and Amber was an innocent victim.
Yeah. There's still people like that for some reason. They gotta defend the queen. The queen. I feel like the worst move Gideon has done was demanding Chibi for an interview. I mean, Chibi had a bad take, yes, but I feel like it was bad. He put people like Rax School on back burner for it. Yeah.
It's a dork. I'm not a dork. I'm an idiot. There's a difference. Trust me.
I know Gideon was getting like, and what's his name, Schlepp were getting dunked on because they were trying to go after Lolicon shit, and it's just like, really? this is what you're focusing on? Like, there's like actual people like fucking with actual kids you could be, spending your time on, but whatever.
You don't have to like it, dude, but they need to stop like fucking arguing it every 5 fucking minutes, dude.
Yeah, it's like, dude, what are you doing?
The people who argue Lolicon are worse than are actually you're a troglodyte. That's also true. Yes, I won't deny you.
We're getting fancy today, troglodyte. That's something I've called people. Gideon claimed a cop called him the N-word and refused to arrest a pedo that had proof that he had done it. I don't know how true that is. I did hear about that. I didn't see like the video or anything, but I did hear about that he was angry that they wouldn't arrest the guy. I know that what's his name? The Alex Rosen guy, the guy who fucked up the EDP sting initially. I know he was crashing out because of, I don't know the full backstory, but basically the cops weren't arresting the guy that he was trying to bust.
Yeah, like ironically enough, he's kind of had like a redemption arc. He's like one of the more legitimate, like he's put people in prison legitimately, to be fair.
He has, but then some stuff came out apparently because he also was trying to go after like the anime shit. There was something that came out that apparently he was bragging about having videos of him, like lewd videos of himself underage that he was sending to people or something, allegedly.
I mean,
and I'm like, if that's true, that's what the fuck?
That's fucked, man. Like I was gonna say at least it's himself, but like that doesn't make it any less fucked. The more I think about it, it does. If anything, it's more fucked than anything.
Yeah, it's obviously less fucked than if you were, had a video of someone else, but it's still like, dude, what the fuck? That's still
like I guess there's I guess the only positive thing I can say if that situation is true is like there's technically not a victim in it. Like that's the only thing I can really say.
Technically, yeah, I guess.
But like even still, man, that's still fucked. Let me see here. Speaking of black dudes, what happened to Lakari? Yeah, okay, first of all, you don't just say that to two black men on the stream, sir. First of all. Speaking of black dudes, like, okay, calm down. I remember someone on Twitter was complaining about how they censored the little girls.
Yeah, apparently they
right.
changed it from like she was wearing like spats, I think, in like one version of the game. Then it got changed to something else, and they were pointing that out. And it's like, I don't think that was censorship personally. I just think they just changed it.
Yeah, man, that's still weird. Why do you care about her?
Yeah, it is one of those like, why would you care about that?
Now, if she was like 24 and like stacked or whatever, then like no, by all means. But like,
yeah, like if this was like Mortal Kombat or something, you're talking about like Jade or something, her outfit got sent to, yeah,
it'd be fucked. But like, no.
Like I remember people
Racist
were.
against Lakari is valid.
I remember people were
We don't.
upset.
We don't claim him.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't claim him.
I remember
Black nerds don't claim him.
Nah, I remember people were upset at the Fatal Frame Crimson Butterfly remake because they deleted the bikini costumes that were in like every other version of the game, and people were trying to say, "What are you, a pedophile for being upset that they're removed because the characters I think are like teenagers or something?" It's just like the outfits were in the original game. You might as well just keep them there as an option. Like, if you don't want the bikini outfits, you can just not equip them. Like, I think it's fair game to be like, why did you remove this? That's just me personally.
Eliza, you're walking on thin ice. Like,
yeah, I don't know what.
Calling Edgy a furry is one thing, but like claiming that Lakari deserves our racism is another. That's pathetic. He doesn't deserve racism. This is serious.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Lakari. I've heard like mixed things about what was in that folder.
Because here's the thing, like I bit my tongue on the situation when all I could find was, it's just like
cartoon stuff, because I know that was in there.
Hentai, like,
yeah,
and that's and again, like, consider depending on what it is, that's weird. I won't deny that, but in the same breath, like from what I heard, there were some folders that weren't just
like actual
stuff.
CSAM stuff apparently, and it's like, yeah, lock him the fuck up. Because there was like leaks, I think it was from Discord, where he was like worried about like the police getting involved, and it's just like, if it's just cartoon shit, why are you worried about the cops getting involved?
I mean, he lives in Texas, and they're a little weird about that.
Okay, yeah, Texas is a little. Yeah, okay, Texas, yeah, okay. I guess we want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I guess you could make that argument, but it's still. It's like, buddy, what was in them files?
I wouldn't give him any sympathy at the end of the day.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
The dude kept streaming and constantly denying it. Yeah.
Like if you just popped off the stream and ended the stream there, I think that would have been a better option.
Yeah, you just stop posting online
for a bit, and then when people ask to come back and be like, okay, yeah, I just forgot to delete some porn history. That's it. And whatever.
Yeah.
Wow, that's it.
This is assuming it was, not anything like actually illegal.
Yeah, that's the part that's killing me, because like it's not like a Vosh. It's not like a Vosh where it's just, he's a freak. We always
knew that, but it's like.
But like it's not.
It's not anything illegal.
At the very least, it's not anything real.
Yeah.
And you know what? I can live with that somewhat. I still think Mr. Girl is needs his hard drive checked now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yesterday, 3 years ago, actually.
In fact, I've seen people in Gideon's chat comment saying Chibi is worse than Epstein. He even said, "Worry about Chibi first. Smart schoolboy 9 should come later." Like, the worst thing I'll say about Chibi is that he can be cringe as fuck. Like, that's the worst I could say about Chibi reviews from what I've seen. Because I know, like, and personally, the video he was talking about, like, what his fiance did to him, was like, dude, you should not have uploaded that. especially with how much people hate you. It's like, look, you're gonna get so much shit for that. If I was Chibi's friend, I'd have sat there and be like, buddy, don't upload this. Like, I know you hurting. I know you want to tell me, just don't. But I know, like, Chibi was apparently talking to the FBI because he claims some people on Kiwi Farms were, like, threatening him or something. Threatening to show up to his house or, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't think Chibi, like, anyone should show up at Chibi's house or anything like that. Like, don't do that shit. You don't condone that here. This went from an anti-lemur stream to anti-the stream. It didn't really have a theme, so I mean, we just talk about whatever. But let's see if we can get through these lemur videos.
But this dude doesn't know how to speak. It sounds like he has a mouthful of marbles. Like the dude stutters on every word that he says, and it literally sounds like he has cotton balls stuffed in his cheek or something like that. I don't know how he gets to a recording session like that. It's the same thing with Major Chilla. A few nights ago, this dude was like blowing up my Discord. I ended up deleting it because him and Bloodspet were like blowing up my shit, trying to get me to talk to them. And he's calling me fat and all this bullshit. And I've seen Major Chilla before. He literally looked like he was going to pass away. His eyes were sunken in. He was very skinny. It was at a time when he was telling me he was sick. There was something wrong with his liver. I mean, everybody knows this at this point, and everybody's wondering, like, why would you talk shit about your friend who said that he has liver damage? This dude would sit there and be like, dude, I'm sick. I'm so sick. I think I'm about to pass away. I have issues with my liver. And then 2 days later, be like, dude, we're gonna get so fucked up for the barnyard. You gotta get like tequila, dude. We're gonna.
I'm just trying to understand the mindset here, Lee. Where it's like, oh, you talked about this girl accusing me of SA. I'm gonna talk about how you have liver problems and you drink alcohol. Checkmate, bitch. And it's like, what?
That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point.
Yeah.
How many people you named start with the letter L?
I mean, you can't spell leaping lemur without a few L's. I guess. It's amazing how fast Lemur's reputation fell apart. Yeah.
It's poetry. It rhymes.
Yeah. Just what is Lemur trying to accomplish all this shit talking? What is his end game anyway? I genuinely don't know. I guess he thought that he could just like like I don't know, farm like people hating on him. Because I guess a lot of people would hate on his videos and like leave comments, which would still give him ad revenue.
This is one of those situations where, like, man, you can't. At the very least, you should stay off the internet for a couple of months. You shouldn't just come right back and say I didn't do anything wrong and this guy's wrong and like it just like use the word because you're not discussing what people actually care about.
Yeah, like you're trying to almost
the worst part about it.
Like he's not. I mean, the worst thing is like okay, there's a few things you can do when you get like what YouTubers can do when they get into controversies. If the controversy isn't anything criminal, like if it's mild, you can just ignore it and like not talk about it, and eventually people will just kind of forget about it. Yeah, like if you were just saying, like, I don't know, if it was a clip of him, I don't know, calling somebody the N-word hard R, and he just didn't address it, and he just kept making videos like usual, most people would probably forget about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most people probably wouldn't care that much. I mean, hell, prime example, Keemstar. Remember that time Keemstar said what he said? He said Alex is a stupid nigger or something like that?
Here's the thing about...
And people dogged him for it for a little bit, but now, like, no one remembers that.
Here's the thing about people like this. As long as you don't cross a certain threshold, you can still make a living. Because that's the thing at Keemstar. The reason that Keemstar stayed in business for so long is that he finds people who are bigger pieces of shit than he is.
Right.
So he looks better by comparison. That's all he does. Really.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't even know why... so, like, that's how you kind of make it. Same thing with, like, the Paul brothers. Say what you will about them. They're scam artists or whatever. But, like, at this point, if you fall for a Paul brother scam, it's your own fault. It really is. Like, you can't sit here and claim it's not your own fault. Like, Prime went from being, like, like, a global sensation to, like, you could barely see them on the shelves.
True.
Stocked anymore. Like, overnight. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. I know Teeth Gums has improved rock solid evidence, but I believe probably Lemur because Lemur's changed his story constantly. Teeth Gums remains consistent when I ask. Also true.
Yeah. This dude, he's trying to be a little like his dude had some AI thumbnail where he was scooping Dookie, from a urinal. Like this dude on.
Oh, we're gonna
some
talk about that
galaxy.
video because that video was
Drink, we're gonna do
was,
that.
like,
I was like
funny.
18, 19, and this dude would always be like, "Hey, it doesn't matter.
Speaking
Just
of
don't tell people your
gas,
age, and we can drink." You guys all know this. You guys all know how Major
oh,
Chilla
man,
is.
this
The
shit's
dude is an
good.
alcoholic.
It's
I don't really
shit.
have to say it. Every live stream he does, he's
Slow
drunk.
burn
He gets
shit,
more drunk than
which
World of
is
T-shirts, and
perfect
only
for,
use
like,
me blade.
what
Like this
stuff.
dude gets low cal levels of drunk every night,
Also,
and then he
like,
would just rant to me
by
about
the
a
way,
bunch
we
of
got some
bullshit.
good news.
He wasn't a very
I
good
was
friend, I
able
gotta
to
say.
convince him
That's
to
why
get
he posts
high.
4 or 5 videos a month. He would tell me that he was gonna make a video in the morning,
And,
and then
like,
by the
and
afternoon,
high
he would
edgy
start
is
telling me
fun.
he's too
It's a
drunk to
lot of
record.
fun.
And then he would want me
I
to
can't
start
wait for
playing
you guys
video
to-
games or something, and I'd be like, dude, I got a video I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? And he'd be like, oh, can I join? And then
Probably not
we would
gonna
try
do
to
that
do a
again
collab,
for
and he
a
wouldn't know what the fuck was going on
while.
because he was so drunk, and his lines would
I
come out
know,
all
but
shit.
still.
At the time, I had a
It'll
lot
be
of
a
people
fun
asking me,
time.
like, do you have anything to say about Major Chilla? Do you have anything to say about this, that, and the other? And at the time, I was kind of holding back, because I was like, I just don't want to get into this. These are my friends. And then this dude makes a video with like 0 evidence saying that I R-worded somebody. At this point, I don't give a fuck about Major Chilla, fucking Mayor
That's
Menace,
okay.
Mayor McCheese,
Yeah,
whatever
I
the fuck
know.
the dude.
And the worst part is I actually grew up with wrestling.
It's funny that Lieber says, I don't give a fuck about these people. It's like, makes a video bitching about them.
Yeah, like, for
makes
someone
a
who, like,
video
studies...
bitching about them.
For someone who studies locales, you would think that you wouldn't do this. You know? Like, you would think... This is like somebody who was like a predator hunter walking into like a Chris Hansen trap. You'd think you'd you'd have enough
Sense.
awareness, like
Yeah.
like enough sense to yeah.
And like the thing is, like, the only video I think Lemur could have uploaded that I think people maybe would have been slightly okay with is if he uploaded like a genuine apology. Like he said,
Well,
I
here's the
did.
thing.
It's like, yes, I got her drunk. Yes, I had sex with her while she was, blackout drunk. I should not have done that. There's
Well,
no
no, like-
excuse. I'm leaving the internet. I think that would have been like the only video he could have made that probably would have been, I don't want to say well received, but at least like not as universally hated, maybe.
Here's the thing: if you remember that video they did, they make it very clear. Like he has his YouTube quote unquote career in very high regard.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any and considering, like I said, quote unquote career, it's very obvious. It's very obvious that this is all he really has. Which
Yeah.
on one hand is kind of sad, but on the other hand, kind of poetic. Like, yeah, dude, you kept using, and I hate to use that argument of difference in power and stuff like that, but like, man, you kept boasting about it in your relationship, man.
Yeah. What
all you
Olivia
had to do
did
was
was
not
still
front the
criminal. She was
controversy next
19.
time.
She was still unable to drink legally. You
Yeah.
can't bounce back from that. Yeah. And like the I shouldn't say underage drinking, but the under 21 drinking, like realistically, that happens. That happens a lot in college.
No, that's not the point. I get that, but like my thing is like you deliberately got her.
Yeah, like that's what I was getting to. Like the problem with him is it seems like he deliberately got her drunk to try to have sex with her, allegedly. Like that is, that's where the problem is.
Lizzie, the Sunny V2 method. Yeah, the funny thing is he hasn't uploaded in a while. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he just realized. I think he's probably like retired because he realizes because he's probably made a lot of money off of his video. He's probably.
I used to watch Sunny V2 quite a bit.
Yeah, he was
good
cool.
Background noise.
Yeah, his videos were like kind of like formulaic or whatever, but like it works.
And I mean, people clearly it does. People copy his editing style a lot.
Oh, all the time. It's
like
everywhere.
that guy, even though he recently got exposed for like really bad plagiarism, that internet anarchist guy, like literally, like would edit and style his videos the exact same way as Sunny V2. And I think they're both Australian too, which makes it even funnier.
Yeah, like I kind of just looked into. I subscribed to him because I was like, oh well, Sunny V2 is not uploading anymore, so fuck it.
Yeah.
But then when I heard about that, I was like, nope, I don't follow like controversies of YouTubers anymore. I'm like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah.
If this is like, nah, fuck it. Absolute Nerf gun versus AK-47 comparison.
They leap in there in a nutshell. I mean, even if I a very bad thing. Remember, Chill is a dwarf level alcoholic and make tremendous. That's literally this whole video, and it's like, you know that doesn't negate you allegedly raping a 19-year-old, right? Just saying.
I mean, in a perfect world, he would turn himself in.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, but like we don't live in one. Not yet, but like we don't live in.
Even those channels using ad voiceovers are doing the same too as like that. HRK Studio do visit. I don't think their channel name is HRK, but I know you're talking about because I remember a lot of people in the locale covering community were pissed at them because they were like it seemed like they were lifting like just straight up like clips and or some other people's videos to just pump out, you know, slop videos basically. And I hate using that word.
Right. Like, I don't give a fuck about any of them. They all have their issues, and I know this. I was in that group chat, and they know that I know that they all have fucking issues.
Lizzo, that's what we're
Morty's
calling
also
him
a
now.
weirdo. He was telling me about how he was gonna like cheat on his wife or something with some girl that he knew from school, and then it just so happens that like 2 weeks later, Morty is divorced from his wife. Honestly, I don't know too much of what went on with that. I just remember joining the conversation for a few seconds and being like, dude, that's probably not a good idea, and then leaving. And I told Teeth Gums about it. Like, I told her, dude, this is pretty fucking crazy. You probably shouldn't do this, and that was it. That was the end of it. So they all have their issues. Mayor Menace is fat. Chile is a drunk.
Yeah,
and Morty is a gooner too. I mean, I'm sure that some shit will come out about Morty eventually. Some shit will come out about Chile. He'll get drunk on.
Maybe the things that you, at least their self is starting to hurt someone. Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, people make fun of like the fucking what's it called? Like the fucking Nexpo style editing videos, but at least they're not like hurting people. You know, like at the very least, they're just talking about like creepy and true crime shit. And yeah, the editing's a little cringe and gay, but like it's still fine.
I kind of don't mind it with Nexpo, especially when he's covering like stuff that's inherently creepy.
I don't know if this is a guilty pleasure or not, but I like videos that are like creepy, obscure stuff about like lost media and shit. It's cool.
Yeah, I like Nexpo. There's another guy, it's like Crowley or something. He covers like
Nick Crowley, yeah, I know
Nick Crowley, yeah, I like him too. He covers like creepy shit.
And I mean, like, blame it on Jorge's the OG. Like, he's the OG of this, man. I thought it was blame it on George for years, but just blame it on Jorge.
I realized it was Jorge because I was like, oh yeah, that's right, that is Spanish, so it would be Jorge.
Live stream and drop another slur like he did before.
I didn't realize the nigga was Spanish, so like he sounds like a generic white guy. To be fair, like
I didn't know if he was Spanish just because I've taken Spanish. I just know like when it's not pronounced as George, it's pronounced Jorge when it's spelled like that. So I just assumed that it was Jorge.
Also, I'm kind of like Lizzie said, I'm a troglodyte.
But to be honest, I sometimes use his videos as background noise. Hey, that's fine.
I don't think this is the first sketchy link Nova has clicked on.
Like I've watched because I really like drums and bass music. There's a lot of like channels that are AI that make drums and bass music, and it's like, okay, I prefer this made by a person, but if I just need it for background noise while I'm doing something, just trying to chill out, it's
on this week. In fact, this was probably the safest link he's clicked on all day. I mean, the things Nova's looking up, he's into the diaper community, he's into My Little Pony, and you know, I hate to say it, but just about everyone I know who's been involved in that ends up.
I think it's called Humanos, something like that. I subscribed to it recently. It's called Humanos, I think, and they get like DJs. And they do all kinds. They do like disco. They do like lo-fi hip hop, and it's all human, like all shit. So like, if you guys want to like check out like a good, hang on, let me find the fucking channel and share it actually.
Taking a very similar route to Nova, Jupiter, and Earl Doobie. And what does that all have in common? Well, normally talking to children, but Nova, he's got this one specific thing that
I don't know why, but the way I don't know what he's eating, but like. That looked so gross when he pulled it apart. Let me rewind.
Very similar route to Nova, Jupiter, and Earl Doobie. And what
I
does
don't
that
know
all
what
have
he's
in
eating,
common?
but it looked so gross.
Well, normally talking to children, but Nova, he's got this one
It
specific
looks like
thing that
it's a
I think he
Wendy's
loves to do
thing.
more than Earl Doobie
I think it's
and
like a
Jupiter, and that's play
sausage.
dress up.
I think it's
Because
like a
after he got
biscuits
his
and
account
gravy
leaked, the
from
fool was dressing up as a
Wendy's.
female. He's
I don't
tuning
know.
out guys.
Like he knows
Like
this.
it's
If you
got the
thought what
silver
I
and
said,
gold wrapping, so it's like definitely Wendy's.
Okay, so that
So,
was
yeah,
the
it's
apparent
Wendy's.
slur. He said he's pruning out guys when talking about Nova.
Earl Doobie and Jupiter.
I think
And
what
that's
he
play
said.
dress up. Because after he got his account leaked, the fool was dressing up as a female. He's tuning out guys.
like
Hold on,
he
let me
Does
go back.
have
What
in
did he say?
common? Well, normally talking to children, but Nova, he's got this one specific thing that I think he loves to do more than Earl Doobie and Jupiter, and that's play dress up. Because after he got his account leaked, the fool was dressing up as a female. He's tuning out guys.
like he knows this. If you thought what I said on live stream was bad,
Like, you really trying to cancel after saying he's tuning out? Really? That's your smoking gun against Chilla. Really? Get the fuck out of here, man.
shit, you should have been there when Major Chilla was dropping the slur after he got drunk, man. A lot of his gay fans would probably be very upset. You know, the LGBTQ community in Major Chilla's fan group or whatever the fuck you call it would probably be pretty upset. So honestly, that's a major reason why I really don't give a fuck about coming back. All the stupid ass shit that I've done is already out. It came out. My time is over. You guys, it's done. You aren't gonna get any more out of me.
Edgy, I'm
I'm
sorry,
working on
your
myself as a
friend
person. I'm not gonna be doing any more
is
weird fucking
a
online
hippie.
relationships. I'm talking to
I
people
know
in
it's
real
not
life.
easy.
Like I was a fucking idiot. I was an idiot doing some kind of weird online dating with somebody
Yeah.
who was a fan. I've already said this a million.
Maybe thinks he can get the LGBTQ allies. I call it out slurs. I mean, is that the strat? Is that the meta right now?
I mean, like,
Is that the meta? Because I don't think that's gonna work for him.
Times over.
I think
So I'm not
it-
gonna
I
rehash
think-
it and start
I
being like,
think,
I'm sorry, because you've
how do I
already heard
put
it. But
this
everybody
in
already
the
knows
most
this. So
delicate
there's no
way
point in
possible
hiding anymore. I don't plan
that
on doing
won't
any more
piss
stupid.
everybody off. Nova definitely talks like a faggot.
I mean,
I
we're all thinking it.
we're all thinking it.
We're all thinking it.
I don't like that word, but it's an appropriate. I don't like the word, but it's an appropriate word. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the word retarded. It's like there's just some times where it's like you can't call it anything else, but it's like this person is being retarded. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know it's like, oh, it's a slur, but it's like, nah. There's just some scenarios where you have to say that.
Hey, I sent the link to Edgy. I'm sending the link in chat real quick. Yeah, totally support these guys. Go check their stuff out. If you actually want stuff to listen to in the background, they're perfect for it.
Now, if Major Men's was doing something like he's into chubby girls, so he was getting his GF onto an unhealthy diet to fatten her up, then I say, okay, that's fucked up. Because if you heard another, yeah, that would be kind of fucked. That would be a little bit fucked. Let's be real. He's got to farm the good boy points, like his China's social credit system. I mean,
Shit.
I guess.
I did what I did. It was stupid. All my shit came out, and now I'm going to move forward. And then I'm going to wait as these people's shit starts to come out. You know, once Major Chilla slips up, once fucking Mayor Menace slips up, and then I'll be there. So don't trip, because best believe that Chilla will do the same thing that he did to me, to you, Mayor Menace, to you, Morty, to anybody who's close to him. He'll do the same fucking shit. And when it happens to fucking Major Chilla, Mayor Menace is going to be there making videos about him. Like, it's just a matter of time. Trust me, I know all these people. I know all these people. I talk to them in the group chats. They all have their issues bigger than mine. You'd be surprised. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all human. I'm not using that as an excuse to be like, oh, you know, I'm just human. That's why I did this. No, I was a fucking idiot. But my point is that we all have our flaws, and they all come out one way or another. And those motherfuckers have some pretty big flaws. So,
Okay. Yeah, they could all be flawed, but are they criminal, though?
Say again?
Nah, Lemur's all talking about, I'm only human, I have my flaws. Those people definitely have fucking flaws. And like, okay, but are their flaws like criminal shit, though?
Yeah, because, like, again, you're ignoring what everyone cares about, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound like a right winger, so I apologize in advance. But thinking Troon to slur low key sounds childish again. Apologies. What stream have you been watching for the past like?
Yeah, I don't know.
I like. Okay, yeah, okay. It's crazy. It's crazy to think on this stream we'd have such a hard right wing take. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay, real
I
talk. The
can't believe you
Fs
let that out.
are me and my LGBT plus friends reserved to use only towards creeps like Nova, Jupiter, those who hurt animals like Carol the Wolf's crew. It's just to emphasize their sickos.
Dennis, if you're wondering
Yeah,
why all
I
those
mean-
times Major Chiller told you no when you asked for a
I
spot on the
appreciate
barnyard,
it.
because I know you remember those times. He came back and told me about it. It was because he
I
thought that
won't
you
give you
sounded
the
like shit.
impasse
He didn't think that
in-
you
in
sounded good and that
impasse
you were good at
return, by
making
the way.
content.
You know, we
He said that you would
appreciate it.
ruin the flow of the conversation, so we shouldn't.
Lemur, shut the
shut
hell
the
up
hell
with
up.
the goddamn moral grant anyway. You better than anyone knows you've been talking shit about. Yeah, I remember when Lemur tried to go after this other guy who covers locale stuff because he was apparently like donating to some IRL streamer who was being a creep or something. I think. And it was kind of weird how like Lemur was going at him so hard, and it was like, bro, you act like he's doing the creepy shit. To me, LGBT stands for let's get bread together. That's good, actually. Let's get bread together. That's a good one. I also won't say the F word or the R word, but I do at times think though. I do admit it. Look, I grew up at a time where like if someone was being really stupid, you call them retarded. It's like no one would bat an eye. Like I've called my friends retarded. They've called me retarded.
Also, guys, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting stuff there soon.
And again, the pronouns have said shooter wrong. Oh, speaking of the LGBTQ, I just like how everyone was upset to me again the pronouns of a trans school shooter who killed 8 innocent lives right last day long. Yeah, that's like the people who were getting mad when people kept calling Chris Chan a he after the literal motherfucking, and it's like, that's what you're mad about. That's what you're more upset that they're calling him a man, which he is biologically, over.
Edgy, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so like Cartoon Network or they're calling it like cartoons now because the actual Cartoon Network's fucking dead. They're making a new cartoon show, and guess what? It's the same Cal Art style slop. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. God damn it, man. Come on.
They lost cause. Let's be real.
I know, but still, like, I wanted to work there when I was a kid. I wanted to work there in Disney, man. I wanted, like, what do you do when everything you wanted to, like be a part of one day is just ashes? Like, what do you do, man?
Just make your own shit.
That's it's just
Exactly. I hate the mentality of, yeah, sure, let's call these horrible people for their crimes. Don't you dare misgender them. I hate that so much. Yeah, because like the thing is like when you call somebody their preferred pronouns, it means you respect them, and it's like I don't respect someone who rapes their mother.
No, I don't care. That's the whole point.
It's like I don't respect somebody who kills a bunch of innocent people. I'm sorry.
Like, if you're just, like, trying to, like, just live your life, and, like, I'm trying to live mine, and, like, we just interact, and
you just happen to be trans, I'm gonna call you whatever pronouns you want.
And I'm gonna move on with my day, and that's fine. That's fine.
Like, I'm not gonna deliberately misgender you to be a dick, but, like, if you are, you know, like, Christian or these trans mass shooters, it's like, no, I'm not calling you preferred pronouns. Get the fuck out of here.
Notice that there's an uptick in them.
Yeah.
Notice that there's an uptick in them after years of saying that there's negative consequences to putting people on all these hormones and chemicals.
And let's not even forget about the fucked up things that happened to the poor kids who got put on puberty blockers. That people were calling out years ago, including me.
Not to mention that there's an entire subset of the community that's like, how do we say? And I'm not saying that all of them are like this, but like, a good chunk of them are like this, and they're just not addressing it. I'm sorry. Like, you should, like, I'm sorry, like, the push towards, like, trans kids and all this shit, like,
yeah, that's where they really shot themselves in the foot.
But it's not that kind of stream.
Yeah.
Not that kind of stream. We're not having that kind of stream. Not tonight.
That's probably something we had to do on Rumble if we really were gonna get into that.
Follow us on Rumble.
I'd have to make a Rumble account, but probably should. Lemur's the kind of guy who'd say you're bad if you had a crush on Misty, May, or Dawn from Pokemon UK. Yeah, exactly. He's that kind of person.
Hey, you, Edgy, I was gonna ask you. I'm sorry, I was gonna just drop my link to my Instagram or whatever, but I was like, I can't do that because it's your stream, man. Can I? Am I
You can drop it. It's fine.
I just want to make sure.
Assuming YouTube doesn't, like try to. Because I know YouTube can be kind of weird with links.
That's cool. I don't want to just be a dick and say, oh, like, promote myself.
Yeah, that's fine.
Friend, dude.
The LGBTQ folks gonna mob you in the alleyway if you keep talking about this.
Should only use you in the background. That's what he told me like multiple times. I mean, you don't think this dude talk shit? That's the thing about YouTube. It's like
and like trans folk anyway. Like, bring it on, man. I already.
I think you should be more worried about the crackheads than anything else, personally.
No. I grew up around them. I'm related to a couple of them, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's not a pleasant one, Edgy. I think you're aware of that by now.
Yeah.
Everybody talks shit about each other behind each other's backs. It's all a bunch of fucking social cliques and go here and go there. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. Like, there's literally no point in having online friends. You should be friends with people from it.
I swear, he sounds like a jilted ex. Like, I don't know what it is. He has like the energy of a jilted ex.
How dare she not let me abuse her while I purposefully intoxicated her? How dare she? How dare she?
Is these assholes making more judgments about others while conveniently ignoring all the immoral and legal things they themselves did prior to disgusting? Yeah. That's where those Cynthia, Nessa, and Enrico, where it's at when it comes to Poke waifus. Nessa a baddie. I'll get you that one. And Cynthia.
Distance. You know what I mean? It's better to
have
like alliances than it is to have friendships on YouTube. I think, you know what I mean? Like, enjoy each other's content from a distance and don't get too personal, because when you get too personal with somebody, I feel like it just turns into this. I mean, it just turns into this bullcrap, right? Like, why the fuck does Chilla care so much about me talking to him? I never knew this guy in person, but he's sitting here acting like he's entitled to a conversation when our friendship was strictly collaboration most of the time. We barely even talked outside of that. I wouldn't even say we were friends. We were casual collaborators, but in his mind, that equated to a friendship, which shows.
Okay, I'm gonna, for the sake of pacing, I'm gonna stop this video here because he's just talking in circles now. He's just bitching.
Edgy.
Yeah. So let's look at his video titled "You're All Hypocrites." Let's see if he actually does anything good and says anything good in this video. And we got more Blops gameplay.
Blops.
I guess he's on his Blops 3 grind.
All right, so first off, I want to start off this video by thanking everybody.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Everyone calls them Blops.
I'm a moron. Jeez, I'm a troglodyte. Again,
I've had just enough of Leo's bullshit. You should move out of court right now. That work, diet. Okay, so how y'all get that? Yeah, because I'm trying to remember what he said in this video.
With my last video. I mean, I didn't think it would go that well. It's been a while since I came back. It's been a while since I posted, but holy shit, people interacting with that shit, commenting, making little videos about it, making community posts about it. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even reading the comments. I've read a few, and a few are good criticism. A few are pretty good criticism. Others are just nowhere in any picture that.
You know what? Actually, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the video where he claims that his dad kicked him out and that he's working at McDonald's. We'll just go with that.
Y'all,
glad you can
it's
join
over.
Our little corner.
I really honestly don't know what I'm gonna do at this point. A lot of things have been happening lately.
Also, holy shit! Look at that! Look at that like to dislike ratio.
Keep my loved ones, the people that I hold near and dear.
1.5K dislikes, 145 likes. Holy shit! That ratio
out of this, but it's just continued to get worse and worse. It went from people mailing things to my house, people throwing bricks through my window, and now somebody's super glued. And when I mean super glue, I don't know what brand they use, but this thing is not coming off. A dildo to the front of one of my family members' cars, and I might as well just come out and say it. My father's car has a dildo on it now, And it's hard to drive around with a
Remember,
car like
kids,
that. And the
people
car is
remember the
rather
response to the
expensive, right?
allegations
When
more
he
than the
drives
impact of the
around,
allegations
you know, when we drive
themselves.
around, hell, because, you know, he's driving me around places.
So I can't be I can't help but feel like if you just, you know, stayed off the internet, people would probably not fuck with you as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Talking in circles, have you seen how Lemur's built? He is a circle. Holy shit.
Hang on, let me see. Hang on, let me see that picture of Leaping Lemur.
Or just one of the other regulars played it.
Jeepers. You know what's a pretty fitting name for him? Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers, that's a
Considering
good
what
one.
the guy who did the Jeepers Creepers movie did.
Yeah, Pato, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. So when he's driving me around now, people are just in my town are screaming, look, it's the dildo mobile.
And I just do not believe him that someone like super glued a dildo to his dad's car and the dad didn't get it removed. Like, come the fuck on, bro. Come the fuck on, man.
They even got a name for it and everything. And it's just sick the lengths that people will go to, I guess, just make somebody out to seem something they're not.
And Skullface, you're right. You know, no one needs to know it is. Yeah, like, I feel like if you make a video talking about that, like, that lets the people know who, that lets people, what the fuck am I trying to say? It lets the people who's doing this shit know that them fucking with you is working. You know what I mean? Like, it would probably be better just to, as weird as it sounds, probably better to just call the police and just, you know, leave it at that. You know, don't make a video about it.
Because truly, we should all be coming together as one to stop the actual sick individuals, right? But here you guys sit and you waste your time putting dildos on an innocent man's car. The fuck is wrong with you? I maintain my innocence, and I will maintain my innocence until the day that I die. But you have to live with the fact that you put a dildo on a man's car who's just trying to provide for his family. And now my father is kicking me out. Now my father is kicking me out.
Driving the dildozer.
I believe so. You know what? I can't find a job. Why do you think I'm here?
God damn it, that's a good one.
I don't think I'm allowed to show that one on stream. The dildozer.
I can't do it.
You ever see an episode of King of the Hill where
People
Bill comes back to his prime and it like, and I was like, that Bill? And I was like, that's the Billdozer.
I don't think I've seen that one. Maintain my innocence. Yep, laughing like define maintain, bro.
I would say like maintain is a very subjective word in this case, sir.
Yeah, that we might need to put some quotes around that.
Posters up in my
like
town.
about 12 of them.
people put posters
maybe 24
up in my
just be on the safe side.
Every time I go to a major business and ask for a job application, they think I'm some kind of molester.
Again, like the fact that the fact that he like this it's completely, it's made very clear that this isn't his like actual like mindset or demeanor, because like at the end of the day, like we know like when he was talking to her like bragging about being this big shot YouTuber and stuff like that. So like this delusional self-inflated ego and this idea he didn't do anything wrong. It's just
what's what's DSP say out there? He said everything was right, everything's correct. I did nothing wrong. There's nothing I could do. It's his game.
Yeah.
Bro's up there with Nova aside to the delusion. Wait, why am I calling him bro? Fuck that. Yeah, he is getting up there with delusion. Granted, I still don't think he's quite as bad as them, because at least, you know, the person he was allegedly doing this with was an adult, technically.
I mean, the thing is,
but like he's not that much better, let's be real.
I think the thing is, I think Leaping Lemur's like a narcissist. Like,
honestly, wouldn't shock me.
He genuinely can't conceive himself being wrong. Like, genuinely.
I used to go on a regular basis. I build Warhammer models and terrain for the game. I've learned quickly what materials can be joined via superglue and not, so Lemur's lying through his teeth. Yeah, I imagine it, like, and even if you could superglue that to a car, I imagine it wouldn't be like that difficult to just, you know, pry it off with like a knife or something.
I can't apply for jobs.
Even if she was
You
an
know?
adult, it's still great.
And I
Oh yeah,
come
no,
home today.
don't get it twisted. Like it's still great, but I'm just saying at least, you know, he wasn't getting freaked with a minor. Like that's like the one thing that keeps me from saying he's at exactly the same level as Rax or Nova.
Hey guys, I have some good news. A rare Butch Hartman W. He recently did like some art that was like, hey, if you ever wondering like canonically who Timmy ends up with in the future, he said it's 2D. Um, so that's canon. It's officially canon. It's like, yeah. You know how you had kids at the end of Channel Chasers?
I think so. It's been a while since I watched
Yeah.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, it's 2D. It's 2D.
Okay.
Edgy, Edgy, I have to go. I might be back. I might be back later.
All right.
Alright. Bye.
All right. See you later.
Hey, all my stuff's in a bag. All my things are in a bag. My suitcase is packed. And I'm trying to talk to my dad. Nothing. I get a message in the afternoon, and it's an audio message. He couldn't even tell me face to face. Kick me out the fucking house. And it's all your faults. Each and every one of you are to blame for this.
You know, I think Lemur might be a shoe-in. Like, do they give out Razzies for acting on the internet? Because I think he's got it in the bag, because I totally believe him. And God, could you imagine if it was that woman with the tail? Hell no. Learn that Hartman retconned Danny Phantom because of Randy Stare was fucking wild. That is pretty funny, actually. It would snap right off. It would take a little paint with it or leave super glue residue behind. Other than that, nothing. Super glue becomes brittle if exposed temperatures at 40 degrees. Yeah, I imagine you could just pry it off, and even if like bits of it were left off, you could probably get like well, that might damage the paint, but I guess you could maybe sand it off or use like like a buffering machine. Maybe could like get rid of it. Can like grind it away or something. Like I don't think it'd still be a pain in the ass to get rid of it, don't get me wrong. Like I'd still be pissed if I do that, but it wouldn't be I wouldn't be driving around with a damn dildo strapped to my car.
Listen to this audio message. Can't believe he would kick his son out like this. What the fuck is wrong?
Now I want all of you to think about this. So he's claiming that his dad kicked him out. That he's not, he doesn't have a place to stay. How is he editing and uploading this video right now? Like just think about that. Nail polish remover, isopropyl alcohol, goo gone. It comes up pretty easy to expose the ink on it. Yeah. Maybe they bolted the dildo to the hood. He's just too dumb to lift the hood. Bro, that's some next level dedication if you bolted it to the hood. Randy said the lunatic who pew-pewed plays over Rockstar Ghost Chick. Is he dead? Oh yeah, he's dead. Yeah, Randy killed himself. After he did all that. Yeah, he's dead. He's fucking dead. Rest in piss, bozo. Fuck that guy. I almost thought about making a video on him, and I might still do it. I might, just because it's so fucking crazy.
With this guy.
Listen, I can't take this much anymore, man. This is too much for me to handle.
Is this racist? When I first saw this, I was like, is this racist? I guess it's got to be the most like stereotypical like Mexican dad. Like it's clearly AI generated, first of all, but still. Saying probably laughing this stupid ass over a fictional cartoon characters, probably. Also, if he drove around with an adult toy, that'd be public and DC charts, so I doubt. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's insane. Well, It's just, this feels like it's racist. I don't know.
Your little fucking YouTube dream or whatever the fuck you want it to be. Every single fucking day, there's some different kind of goddamn harassment or some different kind of bullshit happening to my house from some random dude on the internet. People shitting in my lawn. People spray painting pictures of this like random fucking black guy on my goddamn door.
This looks fake as fuck too. And the voice, that's either Lemur with a voice changer or like a friend of his or something, because the person kind of talks similar to him.
Or like,
like even the mannerisms seem very similar, and I get that. Like, you know, you probably, I can understand the sounding like your talking like your parents, especially if you're around them all the time. But I don't know, it just seems like it's him.
Men throwing bricks through our window. Someone glued a dildo to the front of my car, and now when I drive around, people look out and scream, "Look, here comes the dildo mobile!" What the fuck? I have a job to go to! I have to support this fucking family while you stay home fucking on YouTube all day, fucking talking about some fucking retards. What the fuck?
Yeah, like it's I'm 99% sure it's Lemur with a voice changer. Because the mannerisms are the same. He's not changing the mannerisms at all. Which is something which admittedly is something hard to do. Like, you have to be consciously aware of how you normally talk to do that. I edit the audio by changing the pitch and it is him. Okay.
You're out by Monday. I swear on my fucking life. If you don't get your shit together or you don't get a...
With their hipping and hopping and bipping and bopping so they know that the jazz is all about you. See? The cuz kids listen to the radio. Not gonna lie, that sounds hella fake. That doesn't sound that Hispanic to me. Also true.
You're fucking out!
So that's it, I guess. That was the last message I got, and now I gotta think of the best park in Bakersfield to sleep in.
Again, I just want to ask, how are you uploading this video right now? How are you editing and uploading this if you have nowhere to stay? It sounds like Liam. I don't know if his parents are Hispanic, but I expect more of an accent. Even if they speak English, he's bullshit. Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't think I'm going to last out there.
His dad sounds 19.
You don't know what they do to somebody like me. I mean, maybe some of you do understand what they do.
Like, I know I don't sound like I'm 30, but goddamn.
To somebody like me. But, you know, I don't want to go to sleep in the wrong encampment and end up waking up sore, if you know what I mean. Like, these are some ruthless individuals out here on these streets. And I don't want to get caught up in something that I don't know how to handle. But I'm going to be put in that situation because of people like you that are watching right now. Now, if you want to help me out in any way, liking, commenting, subscribing, I'm going to be trying to make as much content as possible from this park, but who knows how much I can really get out. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to go live maybe, and we'll see how that goes. But I don't want to like risk giving out my location or something stupid like that, right? So we'll just have to see what happens. Maybe if this video, you know, gets enough likes, I will decide to go live.
Yeah, and if his parents really did kick him out, I just have to ask. So you kick him out because people are doing prankster shit on your house? Not, you know, that your son is allegedly doing this shit? Like, just think about that for a second.
From the park, and you guys can all watch and we can have fun, right? But that's basically all I have left at this point. My family doesn't want shit to do with me after everything with the whole YouTube situation. I don't know. I don't know if I blame them. You guys can let me know in the comments. You guys will definitely let me know.
Wake up, Sorp, you know what I mean? I guess you got something in common with Teep Guns then, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. He got a date with the Booty Warrior, I guess. But all right, you know what? Let's go over the quartering drama. You know what? The best way to do it is, I think, is just to let Bering explain it. Because Bering gives like a good timeline of what's going on with quartering. It sounds hella fake because he's not throwing Spanish in, so he would have yelled, pinche pendejo or pinche colero. Trust me, I'm Hispanic and as brown as a coconut. Yeah, I know a lot of people who are Hispanic, and usually when they're mad, like when they're genuinely mad, the Spanish comes out. Like, I don't know if that's true for all the Hispanics, but for them, it's like the Spanish be coming out when they're actually mad. Like, you might get a fuck you, and then it goes into whatever the hell they're saying in Spanish, and you're just like, I don't know what you said, but I know you cussing me out. Like you just stare at them like, I don't know what you said, but I know you insult me, so fuck you.
All right, we're going to talk about it. We're going to address the elephant in the room. The Quartering, or Jeremy, versus Kino Casino, or Andy Warski and PPP. Now, this is not going to be a normal video. This is a bit of housekeeping.
I don't like some insults in Spanish from Resident Evil 4, like I think like hijo de puta. I think it's what, because that's what the ganados say a lot when they see it. They say hijo de puta. Like they say like hasta hijo de puta, something like that. I think that's what they say to you.
When I say housekeeping, I don't mean sweeping. I think Jeremy has majorly fucked up. No, what I mean is a lot of people have reached out to me and asked me if or when I'm going to do a video on this. And I was always gonna. I just didn't want to shoot from the hip. I've been following this situation, and I think that as time has gone on, I've sort of gained a better perspective on the matter.
Yeah, sorry about that. I should have eased Bearing in here. So I gotta say, the fact that Bearing is able to recap this in under 20 minutes is wild. Again, Hispanics don't just throw their kids out unless the cops take them away. He's full of shit.
I've got a history with Jeremy. I did a podcast with Jeremy for like 3 years, maybe 4. I've also got a history with Andy Warski. We were doing like collabs and live streams and stuff back in like 2016, maybe.
Man, real talk for a second. I missed the Warski live before it became Bloodsports and it was just a bunch of people just shooting the shit. Yeah, I mean, I missed that era because it was like everybody was just goofing off, having fun. Like, I remember there was a point where they read out like a deliberately racist script that like one of the people wrote, and what's his name? Sugar Tits was on the stream, and because she's like half, I think she's, I don't know if she's full Filipino or half Filipino, but whatever. She was doing like a stereotypical like accent, Asian accent and stuff to make like the dialogue even funnier. And it was good shit. It was good shit. I miss those times for all the blood.
15. I mixed that rap song that got him in trouble with Francesca Ramsey back in the day. So I've been speaking to both of them, Jeremy and Andy Warski, in DMs. Now I made it very, very clear to Jeremy, I'm addressing this. I have to address this. So he knows what's up. This isn't a fucking sniper attack. But there's going to be two kinds of people watching this video. There's going to be the people that have followed the situation, and there's going to be people who have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. So for those people,
by the way, we Hispanics are wild when it comes to sports games. We only bring like 2 boxes of Modelo or Corona per beer. But if it's a 2 years birthday present, we bring like a fuck ton. Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm going to do a quick sort of recap, like a timeline of events, and then I'm going to add some more information to the situation and give you like my breakdown. Now, I got to say, as much as I can, I'm going to be addressing the main drama, the deplatforming stuff, all the peripheral stuff. It's not that I don't care about it. It's just, it's peripheral stuff. So this is what we're talking about. This is Andy Warski from the Kino Casino.
Hey everyone, as you all probably seen, the Kino Casino clip channel was flagged down by the Quartering. He's actually bragging about it right now by showing cards on his main Twitter page.
And yes, Quartering apparently has ties to someone at YouTube apparently, and like got the channel taken down. Corona is alright. I haven't had Modelo yet. I've had Modelo before at funny enough, at a Mexican joint. It probably was 3 a.m. with the poor kiddos fall asleep in my shit. Oh no. It's like strawberry jarritos. I've never had that one. But I'm gonna say is, you know, a Mexican place's food is generally good when the Hispanic people are there. Like, not just the people cooking the food, but like the Hispanic people aren't there eating the food. It's like, that's probably a good sign. It's like, it's probably some good shit, and it was, and it was cheap too. It was even better.
You know, and we weren't banned off of YouTube. We weren't ban-evading. You know, I was unbanned. I tweeted about this 3 days ago, and I put the link. Well, someone
like, you could get like an enchilada, tamale, chili relleno, and like not even spend $20. Granted, this is pre-COVID, so I don't know if the price is different now. But some good shit.
Just sent me a little tweet there, and I checked the link. Not even terminated. Just it's not appearing now. Okay, so he flagged or got this removed. My Andy Warski channel that was unbanned 6 months ago. Got that banned, and the Kino Casino clip channel, even though we were unbanned.
So flagging and deplatforming and stuff in the content creator world is a no-no. You just don't do it. It's like
Taco Grande. We have 2 La Palapas locations here owned by the same family as J. Nice. Tacos with eggs, ranch-style beans, and cheese. Low-key better than sex. I've had tacos with eggs before. It is pretty good. Same with Chinese food. Asians and turns in front and Mexicans in the kitchen. Yeah.
snitching in prison. We've already got enough everyday, ordinary, sensitive pussies flagging us. We don't need the extra fire. Shoe on Head said it rather succinctly here. Threatening to deplatform a channel is like threatening to use a nuke in the world of the internet. Completely against bro code. Every public figure is mocked and their personal lives gossiped about. I learn new lore about myself every day, but never threaten to destroy those people's lives. You need to apologize, etc., etc. So the Kino Casino have been A-logging Jeremy. They've been talking shit. They've been teasing him. And they've been focused on a friend that apparently Jeremy has that is involved in some like weird stuff. I'm not going to go into it. As I said, I don't want to talk about the peripherals, but it's like bull swinger stuff. I'm not going to gossip about Jeremy's personal life. I think I owe him that much, but it's like kind of part of the story. So here's the
You know, the funny thing about all this shit is that, like, cause I don't watch Kino Casino because cards on table. I find PvP kind of annoying, like, you know, the loud, like, screaming shit. Like, it's just kind of like, you know, it's just not my thing, right? Like, no hate to the guy, but it's just, I just don't vibe with it, right? So I didn't even know about any of the shit going on with Jeremy. Like, genuinely did not know any of this shit until this flagging stuff started. A thing that disappears to the heap behind no one ever become horrible abomination, allegedly fur diaper boxes become a mimic that will tackle no monsters. Yeah, oh, that heap is gonna turn into like an eldritch portal to something that Lovecraft was warning about. Bro, even barbacoa and brisket Loki gets from God. Barbacoa is
timeline of events. I might be missing a few things, but the bones
fuck, y'all making me hungry.
Are there. The 5th of April. Now, you got to keep in mind, this might be like weird, fucked up Australia time. Timery doos, if you like. Like, this might have actually been the 4th of April, but I've seen it like on my timeline on the 5th. PPP tweets, the quartering and his bull are desperate to hide his bull's criminal history. They've flagged down our video, blah, blah, blah. So there's a video taken down via a private...
And bull's apparently code word for, the guy who fucks your wife in like a cuckold situation, apparently. I think that's what that refers to. Because I've seen clips of what's it, Kino Casino, they were calling a guy a bull or something. The Apes Fighter Evolution will be the Pokemon named Garbodor. Yeah. No, it'd be like the Mega Evolution of Garbodor. I don't even know if Garbodor even has a Mega Evolution. But and my whole thing is like, okay, Jeremy being a cock, like, you know, people are gonna make fun of you for that. Like, especially because Jeremy does that whole, you know, Christian, online Christian thing. And I'm not trying to poke fun at like actual Christians, but it seems like a LERP to me. And it's like, I don't think you're supposed to let other people fuck your wife. You know, I'm just saying. I kind of think that Christians supposed to take marriage like very seriously, you know? And call me crazy. Garbodor has a G Max, turns in Kaiju like, oh, okay. The cucky or the cucker? I think the bull is referring to the cucker. The one who's doing the cucking. I think. I know you don't fuck with Taco Bell, but Taco Palanque is where it's at. I don't think I have one of those near me. I don't think so.
Notice. Now, the Kino Casino jump on their stream and say, Jeremy did this. I think with personal information stuff, you have to be like the guy. You have to be the guy whose personal information is exposed. So I think it might be the bull. Like I said, I don't really want to talk about this bull stuff, but it's all sort of intertwined. The 6th of April. Jeremy basically goes fucking spastic. He's insisting that video takedown wasn't him, and that one probably wasn't. He's saying, I've shown unrefuted video evidence that I have in fact not flagged you down, and you've continued to lie about me, Andy. I'll go ahead and take everything you have. I've given you clowns plenty of runway, both publicly and privately. Enough is enough, too bad. He continues, first will be...
I talk boring, Jerry, not accused with Jeremy boring. Yeah, we're talking about Jeremy from the quartering. And like what I was saying about the cock stuff, like, okay, like, yes, people are gonna make fun of you about it. Like, that's just gonna happen, you know? Like, it's the internet. And like, if Jeremy either just didn't address it or just, you know, was just like, yeah, it's true, you know, I don't care, who gives a shit. And genuinely just, you know, kept it moving, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, people will make fun for it, and then people probably forget about it in a month. Some other drama will come out. Nova so filthy, he makes Asmongold look squeaky, and that motherfucker's dirty. Yeah, I saw Asmongold's house on point. I'm like, damn, I need to clean up mine. Mine ain't even that bad. It's like, it make me want to hire, like, a cleaning crew. And like I said, my house ain't even that bad. But Bering is friends with Jeremy, and even Bering's like, yo, I can't fucking not say anything, but I gotta talk about this shit, bro. This is you wildin'.
Your YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion. Easy takedown. And next will be your kick. I literally begged you two to be reasonable. I tried everything. You chose this. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. If these clowns keep going after my friends and family just because they don't like me, I will in fact take everything they have and never apologize for it. Psycho weirdos are messaging my wife, calling her phone, people are harassing my friends, roast me, fine. There used to be a line, my wife and my family are being harassed, blah blah blah. They have no rules and starting
Consuelos looking for work. You should hire her. I think Nova should hire her first. I think Nova should definitely hire her.
Today, neither do I. All their fans justifying making my wife
true
live in terror. I hope you all support them financially because it's your fault they're about to lose $100,000.
Assuming ICE doesn't deport her.
A year. And this is Jeremy reaching out to Edgy, the owner of Kick, the platform that the casinos stream on. So he's saying, look, I'm kind of a big deal. Reach out, I got something to talk about with you, bruh. So I mean, kinda sus. He's talking about yeeting their channels publicly. He's wanting to make inroads with Edgy from Kick. And then he
yeah, he's never gonna become the political version of not Hunter Avalo. I mean Avalo. I forgot about Hunter Avalo, man. That dude went from anti-SJW stuff to then like just doing the same thing they do. And it was just like, okay, bro, what the fuck we doing? What the fuck we doing, bro? Oh yeah, like Jeremy contacted the damn CEO of Kick because the Keno Casino is living in his head rent-free. Like, what the fuck, man?
talking about yeeting their channels publicly. He's wanting to make inroads with Edgy from Kick. And then he jumps on the DMs with none other than fucking Josh from Kiwi Farms. I mean, this is incredible. So he starts this, like, negotiation thing with...
Now, even Consuelo will look at his house and say, no, it's too dirty. No, I know clean. That would be what Consuelo says. She sees no, it's like, no, it's too dirty. I know clean. I leave now. Reminds me of what Angry Joe said about that character's review of Madam Web. She has the power of not getting deported. Did Angry Joe really say that? God damn.
Josh, I guess. I'm not going to read all these. You can zoom in if you want. But he's saying more of the same stuff.
Actually, let's read this. If they don't leave my family out of it, I am going to take everything they have. I will never apologize for it either. Bro, you sound like you talking like a damn anime villain. That's when you know you won't lie too much. I haven't done any flag, and I'm going to call bullshit. The channel's a walking TOS violation. I know they are ban evading. It would have been way easier to have their channel removed. I haven't done that. I know you're big mad at me, but if they keep bringing my family to this shit, I will act. So he's talking to the head of Kiwi Farms at this point. That was pre-ice, of course. Then she would say, no, Diabito, roll back into the kitchen. No, Diabito, roll back into the kitchen. I can't do a Consuelo voice. Also, can you take a moment to acknowledge that Lemur saying we're hypocrites screams Jaden? I don't respect Jaden to use pronouns or new name especially. Yeah, Jaden was so fucking weird because they would be like they would do I can't say that. I probably can't say that word. The moral figging thing, we'll just call it that. And they would turn around and say the most racist ass shit. And then get angry that people don't respect the pronouns. But it's like, bro, you're dropping the N-word. Like, you realize respect is a two-way street, right? But let's read Josh Moon's response to this. I'm not mad at you, and I have no idea why you would choose to proceed any statement with such an obviously false and disingenuous pretense. If you think PPP is ordering people or even casually implying that people should contact anyone in your family, you're wrong. But I think you know that already. Also, I think that as a 2-decade veteran of internet communication and someone around during Gamergate, you know by now that the one thing you should never ever do is give harassment attention. Yeah, I agree. So I'm not sure why you're choosing to do that. The one thing that stands out as a possibility, of course, is that, like Brianna Wu, you're using alleged harassment as a pretense for a deplatforming campaign. I 100% believe that's what he's doing, which would be ridiculous and morally abhorrent. But you also know that But you also know that. Sorry, I thought he was going to say something more. I have tried to reason with them. Now I'm no choice but to take everything they have. I hate that because I like Andy. Nobody can stop you from trying, but the road of lawfare and deplatform is extremely high risk. Kino Casino is one of the biggest streams on Kick, with probably the highest revenue on the platform. They also do paint by numbers pretty well and don't really do anything too offensive by today's standards. Their fans are also dedicated. Meanwhile, lawfare can take 5+ years, and they can find sympathetic representation at a good rate. You'll have to find full price attorneys. Yeah, man, I get it. I don't blame you at all. Kick CEO already added me back, so we'll see. I never cared about them memeing on me at all, and I get people's... Okay. Even doing that road opens you up to scorn and ridicule of the internet, so I'm not sure how this is advantageous. You're broadcasting everyone, this is what I can't stand, and it really, really bothers me. Please don't do it. Viewers will do whatever, but now my wife is literally terrified, so I have to act. I think he's trying to say to act. Then Jay No joke told a friend who turned out to be Natty Forsyth, to overdo it with his meds and try and justify himself. Yeah, isn't Natty also like a creep, like a groomer or something? That's what I've heard. I like how Consuelo is supposed to be a comedic parody, but she's unironically a favorite character just because of how funny Cho does. Like she could be sometimes. Yeah, Consuelo's funny. We need more lemon pledge. If you think PPP is ordering people or even casually implying that people should contact anyone in your family, you're wrong. But I think you know that already. Oh wait, this is. Oh wait, we've already seen this part. Let me see. You're right. I should ignore. I hear that taking down channels is something I never wanted to do in 20 years, but I begged them to be reasonable. I honestly didn't know about my friend and his shit. Lol. Haven't talked to him since. I have no idea he was such a degen. Like, let's put it this way. Let's say you get them deplatformed and then they sue for something like torturous interference. They can call your wife and sell her in as witnesses and get 6 hours to depose them under oath. You can also subpoena your tax records. They can also subpoena your tax records. Fuck, I can't read. It's not fun. Yeah, I'm not worried about lawfare. My wife supports me absolutely. Their lies are all literal fiction.
Like, I'm a big deal. I could get them taken down.
Josh is right though. Like they could deplatform.
It only takes one.
They could subpoena information about him, and then that could become public info.
One phone call and bang, they're fucking gone. It's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's fucking gay, man. I'm sorry, Jeremy. It's fucking gay. I was watching a Nicholas DiOrio video.
Yeah, Natty turned out to be a creep, but even then, that doesn't pardon what Jaden did, and maybe Natty actually did, then Jaden would be responsible for that. Yeah. Thank God YouTube side with Chin. Universe Noah was salty and Patty Rare YouTube W. Yeah, he was trying to go up the chin, and that shit didn't work.
The other day, I think he was counting the amount of times that Jeremy threatened to have their channel terminated. And I think I stopped watching after like 28 times.
Yeah, I think is that 28? Are we going back to counting again?
The 10th of April, Jeremy jumps on Twitter and says, I'm sorry guys, I've been a bit of a dick. I got triggered, I'm sorry to my audience. I will not take down their channel, that's cringe. He got met with a bunch of replies from like other creators saying, yeah bro, that's fucking cringe, you need to apologise to Kino Casino because this is gay. One of those people was Shoe on Head, that tweet we saw before saying, look, you got to apologise, and Jeremy responds, oh shoot, on that second part, I will never apologise to these fucking losers who circulate photoshopped, disgusting pictures of my wife. We're not 18 years old anymore, blah, blah, blah. The 11th of April, I fucking promise we're almost done. If you've been following this, you've heard all this fucking shit before, but I promise we're almost done. Then I can take a breath and I'll add some more stuff. PPP tweets, well, short to his word, Quartering flagged down our entire clip channel for ban evasion. He really is the most pathetic worm, blah, blah, blah. Then we get the Andy Warski video we saw before.
So one thing I do know, the Clips channel, all the revenue went to like the person who edited the clips for Kino Casino. Like that's how that guy paid his bills. So yeah, the Quartering is more so fucking with another dude's livelihood than directly fucking with Andy and PvP. Just saying. I love Shoe and Head. June is a hottie. She's also smart as fuck. I used to watch Shoe and Head. Yeah, she's pretty hot. I'll give you that. She is hot.
And Jeremy tweets this birthday card.
Probably still would.
which is made out of cards. Now, I just want to point out, I haven't seen anyone else point this out, but these two tweets are only 31 minutes apart. You've got 10:20 and you've got 9:49. Now, again, this might be timery dues, weird fucked up Australia time, but fancy that 31 minutes.
Wait, who's a hypocrite here? Wait, I'm sorry, who's a hypocrite? Nova going to, she was mid, her opinion's a mid, grow up. I mean, yeah, her opinion's a mid, but I mean, like, I'm not going to say she's, unattractive or anything. Why did white women protest gas stations? Because they had ice machines. Oh, that's a good one. Quartering. You're tied to the European, I like her. Oh, you're saying the quartering's a hypocrite? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is a huge fucking hypocrite. What was I say? Nova going after Chin gives Garo shadow scale naysayers, and he's like, that's just sad. Wait, is it Garo the weird like dragon furry dude who had like a whole Discord call where he was like, you're not allowed to talk about anybody else in my server or something like that?
Minutes apart. The casino.
Like really fucking weird.
Gets banned, and Jeremy tweets his casino-themed birthday card that says, you are kind of a big deal. I mean, I don't think that makes me a conspiracy theorist. I think that's a bit sus. So anyway, as soon as this happens, the boys get back on stream, make a big song and dance about how the Clip channel, which was apparently ran by their editor, like the editor was getting all the money from the Clip channel monetization, was taken down. The channel was banned. It was terminated. So Jeremy starts going, want me? It wasn't me. I would never do such a thing. Why would you point fingers at me? How could you? So he starts showing his YouTube report histories for all his channels except for unsleeved media. More on that later. But then, a few days later, he's on stream, and this happens.
Oops, not that one.
And there it is. Thank you for your...
Looks like you got caught, buddy. I think you're a faggot. Your Garo Scientology scale with his weird as fuck thumbnails for all ages. Yeah, that was the other thing that was weird. He claimed his channels for all ages was like everything, all of your thumbnails were suggestive as shit. Like, dude, what are you doing? It's like those white women that will use what little Spanish they know at Mexican places in order to see culture and worldly. Yeah, it's pretty cringe.
Report to YouTube, sent to MTG headquarters. Now that's the end of the timeline. I'm going to tell you why this matters, right? Whenever I'm researching something to do with like the mechanics of YouTube, I always use Gemini because Gemini is the Google AI. So it's in the same ecosystem, if you like, as the AI that runs YouTube, as the AI that...
Monday Matt all over again. Yeah. Boulder Time 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, we're... And it was funny because, it's funny because Matt was dunking on quartering, or at least trying to. I mean, pot, meat, cattle. So, fuck that guy. I need to make Edgy laugh more. How come Mexico never gets to host the Olympics? Because people can run, climb, and swim already in the U.S. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a good one, actually. I remember seeing Garo on Minecraft, and he was getting annoyed. I don't know if he was streaming that. I kept him locked out playing to the point he rage quit.
Sent this email to Jeremy. So I fired up the old Gemini and I said, what does it mean when you get an email from YouTube with the subject, thanks for your report to YouTube? And it says, when you receive an email with the subject, thanks for your report to YouTube, it's an automated confirmation that YouTube has officially received a report you submitted regarding content on the platform. What it confirms, receipt of complaint, the review process, the content you flagged.
Here's one you may know. What does Arriba? Arriba mean swim faster, the border guards are behind us.
Video, comment, or channel has been added to a queue for review by YouTube's trust and safety team. Now, when this all happened, Jeremy said, no, look, that was like a monetization issue. I was trying to get the channel monetized and it was a mere email about monetization. So I followed up with Gemini. I said, could an email about the remonetization...
Sure, Jeremy. Another Trump attempt, apparently. Wait. Someone else tried to do that shit? Oh, what's up, Wendigo? What's up, man? Cold Tray runs on whole grain, baby. Whoa. I can't do it, right? I can't do it. Nicole, well, I know a Mexican who had his car stolen. Poor fellow's named Carlos. Oh nah, Carlos, that's cold. Oh shit! Shots fired at Wales correspondents. Then reports say U.S. Secret Service now has suspect in custody. But it shows the moment the purported shot was fired. How the fuck did you get a? How the fuck do you get a gun into? Like, was the shooter in the dinner? Like attending? How the fuck does that happen? The fuck? I mean, I'm glad no one was hurt. You know, besides, I think the shooter's alive, the suspect's alive, but fuck that guy. I love these jokes. I've been a victim of happened. The YouTube I fought was Verlicify, but in Pokemon he got thrown on the street. He refused to say the vibe because he got beat by me randomly keeping stop for minimizing cheese strategies. Oh, Verlicify, that's that one Pokemon guy. Wasn't he like going around like reporting people's islands in like the latest Animal Crossing game? For like cheating to get like some special item or something that I think is only like cosmetic or something. Because I think I watched June the King's video on that guy. I'm like, this guy's a little bitch. I'm sorry. I like you a little bitch, man. Like chill the fuck out. It ain't that serious.
Of a channel have that subject? And it said, short answer, no. An email about remonetization or an appeal would not typically have the subject, thanks for your report to YouTube. This specific subject line is strictly reserved for community guidelines reports, meaning that you or someone with access to your account flagged a specific video, comment, or channel for a violation like spam, harassment, or hate speech. Now, here's where it gets weird. I told you I was in the DMs with Jeremy. Now, I'm not going to share any DMs, that's not my style, but I was very clear to him that I was going to address this, and he sent me a number of things to sort of prove his case. And one of the things that he sent me that I haven't seen released in public is what appears to be him doing a screen recording of the flag history of his MTG channel, the channel that got this email, which was apparently changed to Unsleeved Media quite some time ago. So
girls who play Animal Crossing got the best pussy, so with Twitter, 2019, and Twitter. I mean, if that's true, I mean, guess we can find out. Yeah, but celebrate Wolfie VGC quitting because he was getting sexually harassed by fans, and the organizer refused to stop people doing it. What the fuck?
According to this screen recording, there's no flag there. Now, personally, I don't think whether Jeremy actually pressed the button or not really matters. I mean, I was very clear with him. He started.
Missing just says, "I will vanish in 3 seconds." Uno, dos, poof. He disappeared without a trace.
A flagging war. We'll get to that in a sec. But like a dog with a fucking bone, I said, look, you were on stream and
that's like a dad pun to your show, but it's still good. Banned without a trace.
Your autocomplete showed an email. It showed an email sent to MTG fucking headquarters email with the subject line, "Thank you for your report." Can I see that email? Can you show me this email? Can you help me understand this? Now he tells me he did a search of his inbox and the email doesn't exist. So, I mean, fuck, at the risk of sounding like a fucking feminist, I feel like I'm being gaslit. The email exists. What are you talking about? We all saw the email. Now, maybe the email has been deleted or something. I don't know. But the email was definitely fucking there.
Jeremy? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying. I'm sorry I butchered your drums with my terrible singing. Butch Hartman had his own convention, which was $1,500 admission, only $1,500. What the fuck, bro? And I quote, "It's bad it happened, but since he cheated, that gets a deserve. Wolfie was never proven cheated." Holy shit. I can think of worse Mexican dad jokes. Why is there a taco hanging on a tree? Taco Glando? I don't get that one. Taco Glando. I don't get that one. Eins, Y, Dre, and Hugo from Street Fighter.
Yeah. Now, as I was saying, I don't think this really matters. I don't think whether Jeremy pressed the button or not really matters. I mean, fucking, what was it, 28 times?
Yeah, I think is that 28? Are we going back to counting again?
28 threats, right, in the DMs to Josh and in public on Twitter. He threatened to have Kino Casino's clip channel yeeted 28 times.
Now, I used to actually watch the quartering back in the day before, like, he kind of does the shit that, what's his name? Some Ordinary Gamers does that annoys the fuck out of me. Well, like, they'll put something, I mean, just hanging in span. Oh, okay. 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 What was I saying? But the thing that made me stop watching Jeremy, he does the same shit that Mudahar does, where, like, they'll title the video something that's, like, you know, catches your attention, but it's so vague that you don't know exactly what it's talking about. And then you'll click the video, and then like I found myself, I'll end up skipping around so I found out what the fuck the video was about. And usually by the time I figured out what it was about, I just click on the video. It's like, okay, I don't care anymore. Like, that's kind of how I was with that. But and the thing with Jeremy was Jeremy would be like, hey guys, it's Jeremy from the quartering. I'm gonna talk really slow, and I'm going to shill my coffee with the most boring ass generic name ever, Coffee Brand Coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna shill that for like 2 minutes in the video instead of even talking about whatever the fuck the clickbait title and thumbnail is about. And then I'm just gonna read an article for 10 minutes without really giving any insight or even like any colorful commentary or any good opinion on it. And that's gonna be the video, and I'm gonna fart this out 5 times a day and flood your recommended because you clicked on one of my videos. Like that's how Jeremy is now. When I just kind of after a while it's just like, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. Unsubscribe. I'm tired of it. And then occasionally I see one of his videos in my recommended, and it's like, I'm not gonna click on this because it's just gonna be, you know, more of this. Imagine if Andy tried to piss off Mexicans, bro. I would pay money to have front row seats to the Mexican roast that they would have for Andy. I would pay money to see it. Diversify, no joke, believes minimize cheesing plus accuracy lowering is a genuine strategy. Funny enough, no one in Smogon or BGC community agrees with this. It's just RNG scumming. I'd be a terrible business owner if I had a cell phone service. I call it Diana because every service tends to die at a tunnels. Oh no. Do your Google account now, that type of shit. You serve zero purpose. You should delete your Google account now. Yeah, that's about right.
A number of possibilities here. Like he said, did he call his non-Indian YouTube rep? Did he just trigger a flagging war? You see, on the internet, there's always people that fucking hate you. There's people that hate me. There's people that hate Kino Casino. There's people that hate Jeremy. So as soon as they see this, they see blood in the water. Oh, Jeremy's threatening to have the Kino Casino's clip channel taken down. Let's fucking start mass flagging the Kino Casino clip.
Hachiero is a wrestler in AEW, and it means magician or something. Oh, okay.
Clip channel. Jeremy's gonna get the blame for it, and happy fucking days. That is a very real possibility. But Jeremy still started that fucking war by acting like a big man, by saying, one phone call, I'll get your channel terminated. You know what I mean? And now there's multiple fucking casualties. Like Alyssa Clips has been getting flagged. Josh from Kiwi Farms, he's been getting flagged too. That Luther Morgan, the author of the LOLcow book, he's been getting flagged. A guy called Rant Man, he's been getting flagged too. It's because this frenzy has been started. So whether it's Jeremy or not hitting the button, he's still responsible, especially given Jeremy's take on online harassment. See, when I
Yeah, like, and the thing is, like, I think flagging is one of the absolute worst. Like, flagging and false copyright strikes to me are some of like the 2 worst things you can do on YouTube. You know, besides like you know, pedo or rape or grooming stuff. I think those are like the 2 worst things you can do, in my opinion. And it's like, you will be universally hated if you false flag. Like, even channels that were big, like Mundane Matt. Like, Mundane Matt was a big channel at one point. He got torpedoed after he was caught flagging. So I'm waiting for the soundbite where someone goes, now wait a minute, Jeremy, no! Jeremy, no! He committed the YouTube cardinal sin. He did. 100%. I called a hotline in the Middle East, and they said I got the job. Oh, oh. I know what you meant. God damn it. Imagine if Coltrane roasted LTG and told him to pay child support after he whooped his mama's ass. Hey, LTG would go in the most racist rant. Okay, I'm going a little too far. I'm sorry. No, that was good. That was a good one. I like that one. Bro, I like fucked up humor like that. You in the right place. More Mexican dad jokes, please.
I got in touch with Jeremy. I said, did you flag the Keno Casino clips?
There's also that false copyright claims felony. Also true. I think that's considered perjury. Like if you file a false copyright and claim you own a copyright something that's not, you know, something you own the copyright to, I think that can be considered perjury if it goes to court, which can get you in actual trouble.
And immediately it was defensive. It was more than defensive. It was, you're taken up for the casino, you're on their side. Like as if I'm some sort of traitor. Like I'm not in the fucking T-Birds gang. I take up for myself. And right now, the people that watch my videos.
I can't you guys saw answer to Matt told I was kicked out of church for not impregnating Pastor's daughter. Bullshit. Wait, I forgot that was a thing that happened. What the fuck? Or he claimed to have happened.
Consume my content, want me to talk about this. And I gotta say, I'm slightly fucking perturbed about this too. So anyway, Jeremy said no, he did not flag the casino's channel. He said all those threats that I made were just me bluffing. It might have been my audience, but I think they know I wouldn't want that. I mean, really?
Chad, are you pressing X to doubt? Because I'm mashing it right now. What do you call a Mexican with a lawnmower, a full-time employee? Oh, man. But Bray, you ever see that movie A Haunted House 2? There's a whole joke where they have Gabriel Iglesias, and like every time Marlon Wayans says something, Gabriel accuses him of being racist. Oh, why? Because every Mexican knows about voodoo shit or something. It's like, what you trying to say, bro? He's like, oh, I'm just fucking with you, man. Of course I do. It's really funny. False copyright claims felony, perjury is punishable up to 5 years in prison time and 10K USD fine per charge. God damn. The Mexicools was a stable in the mid-2000s WE when they rode a lawnmower to Reno. What the fuck? Uncle Ruckus is professional Mexican according to his POS debt. Yeah, true. How to get a Mexican cartel to let go of you, threaten to call Goku on them. I mean, it's just one thing Hispanic people love. It's some Dragon Ball. Like I feel like you get into a beef with anybody who's Hispanic, just start talking about Dragon Ball to them. They'll probably be cool with you in like 20 minutes.
Do they really know that? You just publicly said several times.
You know, they might be all in your face back, fuck you, and it's like, hey, did you see the last episode of Dragon Ball? Be like, yeah, I did. That shit was tight, man. And you start talking about Dragon Ball with them. They probably like 20 minutes later, they'd be like, what we arguing about? And they're like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know, man. Like who? And it just did.
Want this channel terminated. But anyway, he said it was all a bluff and he had to do it because they were harassing his wife. So I said, really? Andy and PPP are harassing your wife? Because from what I've seen, they tend to say, don't harass Jeremy's wife. So
and you know what? Anytime someone says like, oh, so-and-so is harassing me IRL, I'm just like, you want to post some receipts? Because I'm not going to believe you until you post receipts that it's happening. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible it's happening, but it's like, you want to post some receipts for that, bro? Like, that's just me personally, because I've seen so many people saying, oh, I'm getting death threats, and it's like, cause I mean, I like when the Disney Star Wars hate was like at its peak, there was a lot of people trying to say that, oh, I've been getting death threats and stuff, and it's like, you're gonna show them? And they never would, so it's like, okay, I don't believe you.
I asked him, can you show me? Can you show me an example of this? Help me understand. And the response was, just go look at the farms.
Call the cops. Yep, true. Call the cops. LTG hates Mexicans because they work and are deadbeats. Like, yeah, he really hates.
As in Kiwi.
Well, you know, it'd be shorter to come up with a list of things that LTG doesn't hate, which would probably just be himself.
Farms. So I said, wait, you're talking about random people on Kiwi farms? Kiwi Farms once had a rumor that I was a pedo and my wife was a 15-year-old Filipino girl I was holding prisoner. Shortly after I realized it wasn't Kiwi Farms, it was like another gossip site. I don't think it's a...
Do you have the tortilla that went to outer space? It wanted to be a rap star. It wanted to fulfill all your wishes with its taco flavored kisses.
Around anymore. But just for the record, my wife is a year younger than me, and she's a half Filipino that I hold prisoner. But my point is, if the
they won't show the proof because it'll take away any possible sympathy and engagement they could get otherwise. True.
casino are responsible for what random people on Kiwi farms do, then surely Jeremy is
like, this is just me, but like, if someone ever was like threatening me IRL over some dumb internet shit, if I was gonna make the claim that they were threatening me IRL, I would post the receipts. I would redact anything that, you know, would dox me, obviously, but I'd be posting the receipts. Like, oh, okay, honestly, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even say that online. Like, if I genuinely thought they were threatening me, I would just go to the cops and just give the cops all the info I had on them and let them deal with it.
Responsible for what his audience does. I mean, isn't that Jeremy's standard? It's a dumb standard. It's one
we Mexicans hate gossip because we don't want to spill the beans. Bro, you're killing me with this shit.
For years. You're not responsible for what your audience does. Jeremy's problem is that he's trying to defend himself in the court of public opinion. And unfortunately, he's like reversed the burden of proof. See, if Kino Casino's channel just got flagged down and they said, oh, it was Jeremy, you could easily say, well, prove it. But because Jeremy fucking bloviated about, I can get your channel taken down, I'm gonna get your channel taken down. And because it happened shortly after, people reckon he did it. And that's not gonna change because it's very hard to prove a negative. I mean, there's several factors here. He started a flagging war. He said he was gonna
the German Shepherds try to tell him, it's like, human, don't do this flagging shit. It's not good. Don't do it. Listen to me, human.
His non-Indian YouTube rep. YouTube are sending him thank you for your report emails. You're fucked. So I suppose I'll address Jeremy directly. Listen, Jeremy, stop taking yourself so seriously. You're a YouTuber. Being a YouTuber is fun, and you're not having fun, which radiates in everything you do. You can't control what other people say about you, and trying is going to lead to a bad time. Just look at the last couple of weeks. Being a content creator is easy. It can be stressful sometimes, I understand that. You can worry too much about numbers and stats. You're ever aware that your whole platform and livelihood could be yanked away from you at any moment, which is what makes
Why should you never play Uno with a Mexican? They'll take all the green cards. Why don't you buy a half Mexican? Oh man. I'm glad my channel isn't. These streams aren't huge, man. Cause some asshole would clip that out of context and be like, "Bro, it's racist as shit." Someone would clip that out of context and be like, Edgy hates Hispanic people or something.
It's all this so fucking egregious. The casino's editor, as I understand, was the owner and sole beneficiary of that Clips channel. He's got a family and his livelihood was just taken away. I'm sure this
part of a book, do Mexicans hate the Boers? Oh, man.
This is a hard thing to hear, but you seem to be spiraling. I can see it in your mannerisms. I can see it in your appearance. I can see it in your interactions. We can all see it in your nightly rage tweets that inevitably get deleted the next morning. You gotta lay off whatever it is you're doing, which I assume is too much alcohol. And I'm not saying that from a high horse. I had problems with alcohol like 4 years ago, to the point my doctor said, listen, sport, if you don't knock it off, you're gonna get liver troubles. You can hear it in my videos from back then. I'd lost my spark. Now I don't drink at all. I'm physically fit, and with that comes mental clarity and stability. I've got...
And we Mainers know about the borders, the war with Canada, haha. True. And yeah, I know Jeremy be getting plastered on stream constantly, and I think he'd be drunk tweeting. Which, that's one rule I've always had is I'm gonna get drunk, like, don't post it online. Like, don't post anything online, just like the last time I was drunk, I think I'd like doom scrolled for a little bit on like YouTube or something, but that was about it. Maybe talk to some people in like Discord, but that's about it. So then again, I don't get that drunk anymore. I don't get drunk at you're a penguin, you're automatically biracial. LG wrote some Mexican by say he was horchata router. What the fuck does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Good day, eh? Yep. Okay. Like you can be drunk or tipsy on stream. Like, that could be funny. Not that I'm encouraging, binge drinking. But when it gets to the point where you're rage tweeting drunk on Twitter and then you're deleting the tweets hours later when you wake up, and that's like a constant thing you do. you gotta stop, man. Like at some point, you just gotta sit back and be like, I should stop doing this shit. You don't want to piss off the abuelas, chanclas, slippers, or the daily women. Oh yeah, you don't want to piss off the Latinas with the chanclas. It's over. I know somebody actually made a D&D class called like the Thick Latina, and like it was a joke, and like in the video there was this lady does the Latina accent. She said, I rolled to cleave with my great chancla. And it did. And I'm
my spark back. It's really fun again. Think about taking some time off. You've got the money to do it. You've got a wife. You've got 3 dogs. You've got acreage. Work on your physical and mental health and come back for the redemption arc. Everyone loves a redemption arc. And a good faith effort to help the boys get their channel back probably wouldn't go astray, but you need to get your spark back. I hope you get your spark back. The Jeremy of 5, 6, 7 years ago, the guy who built that 2 million subscriber channel, he'd agree with me.
Flagging videos between YouTubers is especially egregious. From an angry fan, this is already bad. But from another YouTuber, it's about as egregious an offense a YouTuber can make, in my opinion. Get out in front of it, apologize, do what you can to make things right, and then take a week off. Get off Twitter, stay off YouTube. People will move on, okay? People will move on. There'll be another meme. Right now, you're the meme.
Yeah, I agree with Barrett. I mean, not Barrett. I agree with Quartering in the past. Like, and the thing is, and he should know this as a vet of YouTube. He should fucking know what the Streisand effect is. Because, like I said, I don't watch Kino Casino, so I didn't even know about this shit until, like, the alleged cucking stuff and the bullshit until the bullshit. The bullshit, that's a good one. I didn't know about this until the flagging started. Like, once the flagging started, it was like, all right, bro, it's over. It's over.
Kino Casino is...
All right, we'll do like one more video a quarter, and I think I'm gonna call it after this. Because this one I saw while I was working today. So it's quoting a locale for just being a cock. No, he's. I think being the cock was like part of the problem. I think that was not helping, but how to put this? I think him being a cuck was like the sparks of being a locale. Him flagging people and then talking all this shit about how I'm gonna take everything from them. I think that was pouring gasoline on the spark and that just started the fire. So yeah, I think that's projecting him in a locale status personally.
Back from vacation, and holy crap, this is going to be one of the biggest feltings of their entire careers. And this is their preview video for their entire live stream for later on. And we're just going to react to most of this and cover it because of what they go through with this and what they're going to be talking about is incredible. As did almost 2 times better. Like, it's crazy to me how people don't give a shit about the quartering. They're like, oh, there's juice on Melanie Mac. Let's the masturbation and being able to view things as an adult that you don't approve of.
Oh, Spides H3 is fucking insane. It's ridiculous. They lost their minds. Oh, it's just full on mask off. But quartering has just been getting felted from
left
all
and right.
sides.
Yep.
All sides. H3 going in on him. Mudahar going in on him.
Asmongold.
Bearing, one of his most loyal friends and associates.
That Bearing video too. That's another.
Which, Bearing's a real friend when he will call you out. Real friends call each other out on their bullshit.
Another one that if I had time, I would react to it. It's a fantastic video. I watched that earlier today.
Fuck,
I'm like, man, one of his own friends just like, bro, I'm trying to help you here. And you aren't even giving me information to prove your innocence. It's such a bad look.
Across all the years, I think a decade plus, Bearing has been there for quartering. But quartering still thinks he did nothing wrong. Even when Bearing comes to him privately, bro, you fucked up.
Yep.
Like, this is wrong.
Yeah.
Quartering lies to his face and tells him, oh, I don't know where that email is, bro. There's no...
You know what? Let me see if I can find... There's a clip where PvP and Andy, they say some wild shit that apparently Jeremy has said. See if I can find it. Fuck, these clips are so fucking long. These clips are so fucking. You know what? We'll just go back to Smash's video on this. Fuck it. These are two.
Plus,
goddamn
Baring
long.
has been there for quartering, but quartering still thinks he did nothing wrong. Even when Baring comes to him privately, bro, you fucked up.
Yep.
Like, this is wrong.
Really good.
Quartering flagged down his video because he did the high crime of exposing the truth. Are closing in.
Yeah.
They are. Luther. Luther Morgan.
Bravo.
A king. Had to be flagged down.
Really good.
Quartering flagged down his video because he did the high crime of exposing the truth about Quartering's coffee company. Not only, as we all knew, is Quartering's company drop shipped. I mean, it was obvious.
Which, by the way, Keto Casino called that before anyone else. They're like,
I was gonna say, I remember hearing about this months ago that Quartering's coffee, like his coffee brand coffee, it's literally just repackaged coffee from like some other place that like, you know, produces and processes the beans or something. Like, it's not like he really even does that much with it. I mean, like to me, that's just petty shit. I don't give a shit. I'm not buying coffee from a fucking YouTuber. Like, come on. Anyway, Baring was the real G. Quartering definitely has gone all in without any more thought behind him. Boy, that's gonna cost him not only Purgeon but a friend too. Yeah. Quartering really fucked himself up with this. Like, because the thing is, like, okay, you being a cuck, like, that's something that I think you could. It would still do damage, I think, but I think like there's gonna be people who are like hardcore fans of you who aren't gonna care, you know. But the flagging thing, though. So just Pokemon's overpriced. Yeah, it's basically that, but it's coffee. I think all YouTubers' coffee comes from a single supplier. I want to say that's true for a lot of them. Like a lot of the coffee stuff just comes from the same place. And it's like, I don't think I would care if like you. Oh, I really don't care. But I think most people would probably not care if you just disclose that. That is just, you know, repackaged shit.
this is dropship. This guy's fucking lying. And now it's been exposed that by all accounts, it looks that the Keto Casino was right. It looks like it's dropshipped.
To anyone with fucking eyes, come on. But it turns out it looks like he's in violation of FDA regulations because he's not putting the ingredients or the nutrition facts on any of his fucking coffee, let alone where it's coming from, because he doesn't have a coffee factory. Whoa. He doesn't have a coffee plantation.
And this is the kind of stuff that happens when you challenge the.
If that's true, that's crazy because I'm pretty like, hold on, I'm actually gonna look it up. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna look that shit up. Is that actually true? That shit up. Wait, let me see. Let's see what happens if a food or drink product does not list its nutrition and ingredients. Let's see what Brave says. Selling packaged food in the U.S. without a nutrition facts panel and ingredient list is generally illegal under FDA regulations, as these labels are required for nearly all packaged foods to ensure consumer safety and transparency. Failure to comply with these labels requirements can result in serious legal ramifications, including fines, product recalls, and business closure. These are narrow exemptions where nutrition labeling is not required, such as for raw fruits, vegetables, and raw fish. Foods with trivial nutritional value, e.g. coffee, tea, spices that do not make nutrition claims. Okay, so he might actually be safe with the coffee. With the ingredient thing. He might actually, if... Granted, this is Brave AI summary. And I'm just looking at, you know, I don't know how much, Kino Casino, what's the guy's name? Like Morgan something looked into this. I don't know if you know, because it's an AI summary, so this might not be the most accurate thing. But yeah, if he is in violation of that, yeah, he's in trouble. I don't know if he is though. Let me see what's chat saying. Racist jokes are the same in the end. Once you've seen Juan, you've seen Jamal. That's good. TV reviews got swatted recently. I didn't hear about that. Damn, that's goes without saying. Like I don't care. I don't care who the person is swatting. Don't fucking do that shit. That's got me a shit. You know, if your girl cheats on you and you dump her ass, you're not a cuck. There was a simple solution available, Jeremy. Here's the thing, like from what I've seen, like Jeremy, it sounds like doesn't even really respect his wife that much, because apparently he was talking about how he wanted to impregnate Brittany Venti, which that is a wild fucking thing to say just in general, especially when you're married. Like that just shows me you do not respect your wife at all. According to Grandma, ruining their revenue gives the same vibes and public as flexing. She made a smaller creator have to file for bankruptcy because he showed how scummy she is. Some guy claimed drama slop leads to mass shootings. I hate slop lover, but calm down, man. Wait, who was saying this shit? Wait, what? Who the fuck was making that claim? That's insane. Like I don't know how slop drama could lead to that. Yeah, why would he want his kid to look like Sid the Sloan? Wait, who are we talking about? Oh, you talking about yeah, Quartering and Brittany Venti. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Wasn't Brittany Venti like engaged to that Think Before You Sleep guy too at one point?
They start asking questions that they'll start making sure you cross your T's and dot your I's on everything else.
It's all a lie. It's all a scam. It's all a scheme. And so now Quartering has abandoned his trademark for coffee brand coffee. It happened that fast. I think the entire coffee grift, the entire coffee empire is slow.
Do you not hear about her cat shitting on her bed sheets and her sleeping still in? What the fuck? That's gross. Oh, hell no. Bro, I don't have a cat, but if I had a cat shit or piss on my bed sheets, them bed sheets would be in the garbage, like outside. Like, no. Hell, I'd probably be tempted to throw out the mattress just because, ugh. Some guy claimed drama slop leads to mass shootings. I'm not a slop lover, but calm down, man. Yeah, that's a wild ass claim. Like, holy shit.
Being phased out. It's tough.
I don't even know if it's slowly. I think it's happening instantly.
It's tough out there for the Quartering. It really is.
And
And what's really adding to this, you know, he's on break from Rumble. He's on vacation. He's gone running. He sent the girls home, and I wonder why. I wonder why he sent the girls home. It couldn't be that Rumble hasn't renewed the contract.
No.
I mean, the CEO, Chris Pavlovsky, our new best friend, has publicly stated that the multi-million-dollar contract has not been renewed. But privately through the back channels that exist out there.
BV's got some big ass titty, but she never shows them all. That sucks. You're too conservative, I like it. I just find Brittany Venti just annoying because every time she tried to go after Gargura, and it was just like it just came off like you were just desperate for attention. It's like just shut the hell up. GB got swatted. How much you want to bet is because he refused to be a punching bag for Gideon's stream because of his bad take. We all know that was the intent. Total Lyle Conway move. It wouldn't shock me if something like, and I'm not saying Gideon encouraged it or anything. I wouldn't be surprised if someone who's like a Gideon fan like did that shit. It wouldn't shock me. And I just find it really weird that it's like, okay, we're gonna swat a guy who, you know, defends lolly shit, but like you're not gonna have that same energy for someone who's actually like a predator. Like it just, I don't know. It just seems fucking weird to me. And even then, even if you swatted like a child predator, it's still not a good look because it's like, you know, you're still committing I think that's a felony, right? Ain't that a felony? Am I tripping? Ain't that a felony? Impregnate VTubers. Who's Lyle Convoy? I know wrestling other trades. Yeah, Lyle Convoy. Isn't Convoy like what Optimus Prime is called in the Japanese version? Like I think like in like his Transformers Cybertron version, I think it's called Galaxy Convoy in the Japanese version, I think. PvP sounds like my floor manager if she transitions. Oh, that's funny. Impregnate VTubers? I mean it. Yep. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Lyle Convoy, he was like he was like the art community. He basically did like he's like the art community guy. He would like yell at people and he claimed to do like predator hunting, but I don't think he got a single conviction. Although GNW doesn't encourage it because that'd be a felony. But remember, these people claim Chibi, other consumers of that kind of stuff are worse than Epstein and his Creep Squad. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just like, and like I think, like, I don't know why we keep circling back to this, but like it's like you can find that shit gross and disgusting. You can object to it morally. I think that's valid. Where I draw the line is treating it like it's the same as something you would expect to find on like a hard drive at the island, you know? That to me is a step too far. And swatting somebody over that or threatening to, you know, show up to their house or whatever is definitely a step too far. Like, pump the fucking brakes. And to be honest, a lot of the people who take like that, who are like that, like militant about that shit, they usually get exposed for being like actually like doing like actual criminal shit a lot of times. Like it's either performative or projection for a lot of that stuff. So that's why I can't take anybody seriously who does that stuff. Who goes beyond just being like, yeah, it's fucking weird and calling it a day. Which again I think is valid. I think they mean the commentator guy, but that went after Smash Bandicoot and trying to be Wells. Yeah, that's the Lyle Convoy we're talking about. Do you allow Clayton to have kids, but like how does Second Life players Clayton have kids? I don't know if Lyle Clayton have kids. I know he had this weird thing where he like adopted that one art commentary person. What was their name? Peaches? Something Peaches? I forget their. I know he kind of claimed he had like adopted her. Something weird like that. I don't fucking get it. But I know Lyle did that whole thing where he like doxed the kid and stuff, and like it's like a lot of things that went from treating Lolly as weird to come to somehow worse than pedophilia. Yeah, it's I don't get it. I don't get the jump there. And what's wild, and this is mostly what I see on Twitter, like there'll be people who like they'll say like this thing is CSAM material, and then they'll fucking retweet it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't that technically distributing that kind of stuff? Like, you know, you can go to prison. You might go to prison for that. Like, I'm just saying. Yeah, some people calling out Chibi mad about Pragmata, and some were revealed to be into like Ash Ketchum X Delia Ketchum Cynthia stuff. So God loves the projection. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that. The whole police and fiction thing, it's just I don't know. I'm just like, do you have nothing better to do? And I know that's rich coming from me. I'm sitting up here reacting to videos of, you know, at the end of the day, kind of dumb internet drama, but it's like, do you really have nothing better to do? It was during the Smash Banger thing he would say, I'm a father. No, they had a point to prove. Huh.
We know for a fact it's not been renewed. There's no more money. And it's just a mere coincidence, of course, that the algorithm has completely changed on Rumble.
No, there's
and that
no
Corbin's no longer being featured there.
Niggas who police fiction, nothing but lower cause themselves. Yeah, and my whole thing is just like, you know, you could keep that same, you could have that same energy, you know, for actual shit that does harm kids, you know? If we want to treat immigration as a right, to saying illegal immigration is also cool, to just straight up preferring illegal immigrants. And the funny thing is, like a lot of like illegal immigration, that also, guess what that also involves? That also involves sex trafficking. And guess who gets sex trafficked? Kids. Unfortunately. So Pragmata has just been third person Bioshock 2, but with less mutants and classical music. I've been playing Pragmata. I didn't get very far last night. I've liked it so far. I'm enjoying Dead Space so far. It's a good game. I think it's just sad to me that this game is being turned into like some controversial thing. You got that one fucking idiot who works for Tim Pool trying to say that like men who have paternal instincts towards kids that aren't theirs are likely to be predatory or some shit. And I'm like, what about the dudes who adopt kids? You know, who can't have kids themselves, so they adopt, you know, kids that need a dad? Are they predators? Like, what the fuck? Whose suits are sick as fuck? Yeah, they are. Yeah, the game's art style in general is really cool. And I love the characterization and the dialogue between him and Diana. It's adorable.
A total coincidence. Oh, by the way, our clip channel is now on Rumble there, folks.
Let's go. Let's go. Kino Casino. The ultimate irony coming out of what just transpired. So now Jeremy's contract not renewed. Now he's not being featured there anymore. Kino Casino.
But it's like, goddamn, can we just not have a game? Mouse looks like better Bioshock Infinite. I need to play that game. I need to play that. I might buy that like soon. But like it's just a damn shame now that it's like a game can't just, you know, release and it not be turned into some BS controversy, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, there's some times where the controversy is justified. Like there's this rhythm game called like Yun Yun Simulator where the localizers fucking butchered the translation. Like somehow they translated Yamero, which literally means stop in Japanese, to kill fascists or something, which is not what that fucking means. Like, what the actual fuck? Nobody spurred out this much over Emily and RE9. Yeah, for real, there was none of this weird controversy with RE9, at least if it was, I somehow didn't see any of it. People seeing Pragmata and think there's something there. It says a lot more about them than it does about the fans, the devs, or the game. Just for real. RFK Jr. picking his favorite roulette number is like red 40. Yeah, that's about right. Same more subscribe about Lolicon Shock on 20% secretly get that rocks up the anime that has that IE Dragon made. Yeah. Yeah, for real. I remember there was this one lady who was trying to like go after that stuff, and then she showed like, cause like the artist from who does Kobayashi Dragon Maid, they've drawn like Lolly and Shoda stuff, and they showed it in their fucking video. Granted, they showed it censored, but it's like, wait a minute, you downloaded this, edited this into a video, and then uploaded it, and you're trying to say that this is, you know, CSAM material, and it's like, you're in possession of it, and you might even like if this was real, the court might even be able to be like, nah, not only are you in possession of it, you're distributing it. What the fuck is going on with the chat? I don't know. It might be something with the CSS that I did to make it look like that. It might be fucking up. I don't know. I know exactly what Yamero means. Don't ask why. I've kind of been on and off again trying to learn some Japanese because I want to go to Japan. And I know like Yamero means stop. it does not mean anything with like that. It doesn't mean anything. So it's like you just butchered this localization. And it's only the English localization because people were like, someone went through all the different translations in different languages. Like all the other ones are fairly accurate. But the English one's one that they just go completely apeshit with. It's probably because she's blind. She checked at least one DEI site. Maybe.
Got taken down on YouTube, and now they're opening a Rumble channel and getting featured on there in place of the quartering. You can't write this shit. This is amazing.
And it's pretty much dedicated right now.
A fuck ton of mangaka and anime directors got their start in hentai, can also produce wholesome shit like Azumanga Dao. Yeah, he started in porn. Yeah, the guy who did Nagatoro, like, from what I've heard, I've never seen it, but like, the original Nagatoro was like hentai, I think. That's what I've heard from people who are more, who know more about Nagatoro. The funniest thing to me is people who are like have like Dragon Ball in their profile and they're like anti-lolly, and it's like, you know, Toriyama has drawn that kind of shit, right? Like, I'm just saying. Like, you're repping a guy who has, you know, the art of somebody who has done that kind of shit.
Exclusively developing the quartering to taking his SEO on Rumble.
Oh no!
Oh no! And we have a low.
In some positive news, discussing VA, Kiba Walker has been fired and blacklisted. Which one is Kiba Walker? Forget. Is he the was he the one who voices Frieza, or is that a different guy? I don't know who Kiba Walker is. Oh, I see. Okay, when did this come? Oh, this is from a year ago. What the fuck? From a year ago. Holy shit. Nagatoro had a bad time with a monkey. What the I don't even want to know. Oh, I make my own game. I might get some hate because it's unfiltered as fucking doesn't push any agenda. That's the best way to make a game. Don't push any agenda. Do what you want to do. You know, as long as it's not doing anything illegal, just, you know, go apeshit, man. OG Dragon Ball was wild. Yeah, I'm not even a Dragon Ball fan, and I know that.
Locals there now to support the clip channel, to support.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
To flex his millions of dollars in pay. He had, I think, 110. It's real engaged fans did right now exclusively developing the quartering to taking his SEO on Rumble.
Oh no!
Oh no! And we have a locals there now to support the clip channel, to support our editor Flake, and all of you guys out there need to show Chris Pavlovsky and Rumble that they've made the right decision. We need many signups as possible to show them what a real fan base looks like.
Yes.
With real engaged fans who are willing to put their money where their mouth is. Because when Quartering showed his metrics, when he showed his dashboard to flex his millions of dollars in pay, he had, I think, 110.
You, the most corny thing you can do as a joke is tell someone to Google what dinosaur has 500 teeth. Goku Pat Wobbler the cross check for balls. Yeah, he did at the Bulma. Because he had never seen a girl before, if I remember correctly.
111. Let's be fair.
Maybe 120.
Yes.
I think we can beat that tonight and make sure that our editor is taken care of and that the clips keep coming out. But of course, they're not going to be exclusive to Rumble. No. Because we're hereby giving everybody permission to start on YouTube or any other platform their own clip channel.
Download the video.
Download them.
I'm going to share this in the description, and I'll also send it to you guys in the chat right now live. Here you go.
Upload them. If you have questions, DM Flaked at Kino Casino
Clips. He will help you with downloading.
He'll help you.
I love, no matter how big these guys get, they still are just like on a personal level with the entire community. Just like, yeah, just message them. He'll get you. I'm like, bro, I don't know how they handle it. I mean, maybe it's because they got a group there, the three of them, whatever. But like for me, I am like a drop in the ocean compared to these guys. And I'm struggling to keep up with everyone. So I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Holy.
He'll help you set up your very own clip channel where you can make your own fucking money.
I wonder, should I start up a clip channel for them? That'd be fucking hysterical. It's free money. Like, it's literally free real estate. They're like, sure, do it.
Off Kino Casino. So it's like a Hydra.
It's gonna be an urban fantasy RPG with hopefully real-time turn-based combat. That sounds awesome, man. I hope you're able to do it. Is Noka aka Josh Moon a local? I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know too much about no. Like, genuinely, I don't know too much about him. Teenage Bomber thought that there was a real possibility all men at tails. Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
Jared chops off one head. He takes down one clip channel.
Smash Casino. Smash.
Okay, there's something that
speech,
they say
but maybe
in this
not
video.
the same freedom of reach that
I would probably do that. That'd be fun.
I've been looking at your YouTube numbers.
The other thing too, the better part is it would be the same clip every time. Be like, hey guys, here's and just
making like 30, 40 bucks a day now. It's
well, he's not even. He can't even muster up the strength to put out 5 videos anymore.
No, it's 2 or 3.
The backlash against the shorts, buddy. He's having to reach.
Oh yeah, that's another thing we had to talk about. So quartering was like stealing people's content for YouTube shorts. Like, he would give like 2 seconds of commentary and then just play someone else's video. And he was just churning out shorts like that constantly. Which, if I remember, from what I've heard from other people's analytics who are way bigger than me, you don't make that much money off shorts, like in terms of revenue. Like, you don't. Like, my second channel isn't monetized yet, but like I have a short on there that I think has like 1,000. It's like 1.6K views. That thing, I'd be shocked if I look at the analytics for it would say I've earned like $1 on that. I'd be genuinely shocked. Like, it's atrocious. It might be shorts revenue might be as bad as Twitter revenue. Might be. To explain in real-time turn-based, that means if you wait too long, the enemy's turn will progress anyway, so I encourage you to think fast, making the best. Oh, so is it kind of like the ATB system in like Final Fantasy VII? Where like everybody has like gauges that fill up, and when the gauge is full you can take an action, but the game doesn't pause when the gauge is full up, so like your enemy could take an action before you. Yeah, Corning is literally scumbag. Yeah, this is scumbag behavior.
Shorts to put in more effort. The stolen shorts.
By the way, he's
everybody
uploading.
took the piss out of him.
He's uploading the shorts now to RC Nightmare. His
That's
RC
desperation.
channel, the exact
That's
same
desperation.
shorts, by the way.
This is the thing, is he knows that no one likes him anymore. He knows that his audience is rapidly dwindling. He knows that the algorithms on YouTube, that the SEO that he thought he was king of is slipping through his fingers.
What
that when you
SEO?
search the quartering on YouTube, it's H3H3. It's some ordinary gamer.
You know what? I want to check that. I want to check that. Hold on. I'm gonna do this in a private tab so that way, like, none of my hold on, let me do, where's the just regular display capture? Hold up. Okay. Okay, but let's see what happens if I type in the quarter and see what comes up. Okay, his channel is there, but like none of his videos are here. Damn. I just scroll through how much shit just to get to one of his actual videos. Look at this. I had to go through so much shit to get here. Also, what I heard, the recording's in massive debt. I think the shorts are just commercials for a person's channel. Yeah, I mean, there's some people who genuinely like do like there's a channel I like, what are they called? Studio Wrong, I think is what they call it. The animation channel. Yep, here they are. They well, they recently they kind of do that because they made a this is actually really good. This animated pilot thing for the show. It's got this girl named Betty. She's like this kind of like influencer, like I don't know, alternate scene girl, and she did like she half-assed some demon ritual, summon this demon thing with no powers, and they go to they do like ghost hunting and shit. It's funny. There's a bit of action. It's really good. But what they did, which I thought was clever, was not only were they pressing shorts that were like basically trailers, but they did like little like animated segments with no dialogue where it's just the characters interacting, which I thought was really cool. And honestly, like I honestly like just because I'm trying to learn animation, I'll just play one of these examples. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I can't play the example then. Their cloth simulations, like their clothes and stuff, are really fucking good. And you know what? I can pull it up. I'll pull up my second channel. A little bit of shelling here. Cloth sims in Blender are really annoying to deal with. Let me find an example on here. Hang on, I'm trying to find an example. Like, they're so annoying. Like the avatar of my second channel, when I animate it has a cape. Oh yeah, there's here. Usually I don't bother animating the cloth physics because it like will clip through. We can use this example right here. It'll like clip through the model and stuff, or sometimes it'll clip through itself, and like you have to tweak the settings. It's really fucking annoying. So the fact that they're able to get like the shirts to have cloth sims and it look convincing is wild. Like, especially because it's not just the and yes, I made everything in the scene, no AI involved, in case you're wondering. But yeah, like it's like I'm genuinely like, damn, these guys are cooking with the animation. So yeah, that kind of derailed. Didn't mean to derail, but just in general, like you can use. There's clever ways to use shorts. Like there's someone who does learn cloth and jiggle physics and only use that knowledge for good. I haven't done it, but I do know how to do it. You're wrong. Cloth physics. They're genuinely insane. I almost want to. I wish they would do like a breakdown of how the fuck they do it. Because I was watching some of their shorts and I'm like, that is genuinely impressive.
It's Brittany Venti. It's
not just the cloth, like the hair. Because like there's one where the pink hair girl, she's cutting her hair, and I didn't notice it. Someone pointed out in the comments, but like the way they do the hair, like it almost like there's actual roots and stuff. Which is crazy to me. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that?
It's Luther Morgan.
And make it look that
it's
good.
Casino clips. It's Rant Man that he also flagged down. It's all of the legends out there just dominating.
You see his titles of his new videos?
He's trying so hard
because he's quartering in it.
Destroy his entire narrative about harassment for years. His motto was, show me the receipts. And in similar cases of people claiming that they were harassed and people were showing up and there were death threats, he said, provide the proof.
Mm-hmm.
But he's provided not one shred of proof.
I hope they make more episodes of with those characters. It's really good.
Any of his claims of any of this. And in fact, one of the claims, the beat up red F-150 that was on his property and sped away, turns out that he said it across his entire archive. Well, quartering piss, those people.
Yeah, by the way.
What? That's an oddly specific term that does not come up in conversation.
2,000 mentions? of his wife on the Jerilizer.
And over like 500 of diarrhea, by the way.
What? That's an oddly specific term that does not come up in conversation.
Yeah, so apparently someone made something that like you can type in a particular phrase and it'll like search through all of Jeremy's content and tell you every time he said it. And apparently like there's 500 accounts of him talking about diarrhea.
Diarrhea? What?
Which is
dozens of mentions of his YouTube rap and his authority on YouTube with the YouTube rap. Tonight, you're going to see on the show, Jeremy Hambley has used his wife as a human shield to shield him from criticism and mockery on the internet. But tonight, you're going to hear from Jeremy Hambley's own mouth that he doesn't love his wife. Not only does he not love his wife, he says he doesn't care about his wife at all.
Man, you...
So if you don't care about your wife, why are you this pissed then? Make that make sense. But there's something, I think, maybe I jumped over. There's a part where they say that Jeremy apparently has said something crazy that I want to play, and then we're going to end the stream.
You do not fuck with the casino. This is crazy.
Do some verbal diarrhea a lot? I don't think he does. It's been a while since I've watched the quartering, honestly, so I don't know.
Wife's vagina stinks.
I actually...
His wife's...
Oh,
I don't know.
Shit.
Him children. Is he revealing that his wife can't conceive?
Oh.
Give him a woman 10 years younger. Who could give him children. Is he revealing that his wife can't conceive?
Oh,
I don't know.
Shit.
He also talks about the smell of his wife's vagina and that his wife's vagina stinks.
I actually saw that clip. It is a...
There's just some things that I feel like you just shouldn't say on like on the internet. That's definitely one of them. Like, could you imagine? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. Like, if I ever got into a relationship or got married or something, and my wife was streaming and she said that, oh, Edgy's dick stinks, I would be so fucking pissed at her. Like, I would be so fucking pissed at her. Or like, even if, you know, like, even if she meant that as like a joke or something, I'd still would be like, girl, you can't be saying that shit on stream. Like, what the fuck?
Real clip, and he actually talks about his wife's vagina and what it smells like. And I'm like, bro, how, like, if you can think it up, there's a clip of this guy saying the shit that you're just like, what?
The Corey likes talking about the Hershey squirts. Somehow calling it the Hershey squirts makes it sound more gross. Divorce, yeah, that's a divorce right there.
Ow!
Like, as if the shit talk about like, oh, I wish I had married a woman 10 years younger. That would be like that'd be like if a girl said that, like, I was married to a girl and she said, oh, I wish I married a man 10 years younger, I'd be considering like the divorce papers right then and there. Like, I'd be calling some lawyer, like, can we draw up divorce papers?
Yikes! And to have the audacity to use her as a shield after the way you talked about her over the years, like, bro,
instant divorce.
Holy
yeah,
shit!
Because she's a vegetarian. This guy tries to pretend that we're harassing his wife.
Now, remember there's a song where a girl goes, something going on, can I smell your dick? I remember that. That's like an actual clip of an actual song someone made. I'm like, what the fuck? Biggins even have that?
Wow.
When he's the one that's out there embarrassing and humiliating her every day. He's going to tell you stories of how he got engaged to her, how it was a shitty engagement that he put no fucking effort into, didn't even fucking care. Apparently, he threw the ring at her feet. Didn't even get down on one knee.
What?
He's going to tell you the entire autobiography of his wife, that she was a teen pregnancy. I'm sure her parents want that out there, huh, Jared?
Wow.
This isn't stuff that we did. This is stuff that you did. And then you want to pretend like everyone else is harassing and humiliating your wife?
I already know. I could dare the internet. There ain't nothing you're going to find about me talking.
Our MILFs, how he's going to impregnate women.
Following them, filming
them around.
Like, I still can't get over that festival clip. And people trying to talk it off like it's,
oh yeah, so there was a clip of him like wandering around. He was filming like a mom and her two kids and just chilling about it. It was very creepy.
Someone offered him a $20 super chat to dare him to do it. I'm like, bro, that's definitely something. And you missed that? Google, check it out. It's
response fair. And then when called out on these actions by his contemporaries like Camelot, Quartering comes out and says that it's totally normal. And it's just that we don't touch grass. No audience.
Yeah, or anything. Like, I was young and stupid. We all do stupid things when we're younger.
Jeremy Hambley's defensive law.
It's like, it's so.
Jeremy Hambley says his standard for morality is what the law says. So as long as it's legal, he thinks that it's okay. In his mind, if CSAM was legal and sanctioned by the state, he would have no problem.
That's crazy.
Not gonna lie, throwing the ring at her feet, Sigma move. I mean, it kind of is.
Which, by the way, where is the lie here? This Jeremy
mind. If bestiality was sanctioned by the state, he would have no problem with it.
Well, he watches
this.
it right there.
He said this
Allegedly,
himself.
I mean,
he said it. That he watches horses fuck women.
I know.
You heard that, right? According to Andy here, Quartering said that he has watched videos of horses fucking women. Yeah, that's the part I wanted to get to. I couldn't remember where it was because I watched this video while I was working today. Yeah, on that note, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here. We gonna close off with that because it's almost 1 o'clock and for some reason I'm really hungry now and I want some popcorn, so I'm gonna make some popcorn to probably watch some Boondocks up and chill out. That last statement is a bit of a stretch. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. Yeah, I do think that's a stretch. I'd have to actually see the clip to see if he actually says that. Because, like, you know, simply saying something is like, yeah, it's disgusting, but it's legal. Like, that's a... Yeah, that's like, for instance, like, cheating on your wife is fucked up, but it's legal. You know? Like, you know, it's like, morally it's questionable. Legally, you didn't do anything wrong. Like, I feel like that might be the argument he's trying to make. I'm not trying to sweep for Jeremy, but I'd have to see the clip, obviously. But that's just how I feel about it. That does seem like a little bit of a stretch, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe the clip will come out and we'll see that he actually said all of what they're claiming he said right there about morality. Who fucking knows? Good night, man. We hope to see more streams soon. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make more videos. I did say at the beginning of the stream, and I'm probably gonna make a video talking about it. Hold on, I gotta double check. When is that? So like later in May, I'm gonna be probably like gone for a few days. Like, I definitely won't be like streaming or making content. And then after that, but like I said, that's, I'll probably make a video or like a community post talking about that. Wait, why did my calendar jump ahead a month? But yeah, and thanks for coming out, everybody. Again, I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. I don't know, man. I just was kind of burnt out. I don't even know why. It was weird. Yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully this VOD stays up. I have a feeling it's gonna get demonetized, some of the shit I be saying on here. But it is what it is. Y'all have a good one.